You see, that portion of wall is primed to slam into that portion of wall. The other corridor.
That's what that is.
Now, directly in the way of these two parts of wall is where we stand. So if my calculations are correct,
and you can see the bear is like. What is the thing that comes from Gorgamoth at this point?
Blood, I think, mainly.
He winks at you boys and says, "Blink and you'll miss me."
This is just insane. We're all gonna die.
All of you are whisked away into a small camp. You see tables with food, barrels of drink, and a tent with bunting drawn out. But the sight that pulls your focus is a large stone arch with a portal crackling from it. An elegant-looking figure in pristine clothing and shocking azure colours stands in front of the portal, surveying the group of you. Greetings. I'm so glad you all answered the call. I had hoped more of you would agree, but this should be enough. I am Lord Thar Ackerman, and as my letter address, you know what, this little charade is a little silly. And the figure of Thar in front of you cracks and shifts as their entire body seems to snap out of proportion as it grows and stretches. And the figure that was once Thar instead now resembles an almost angelic figure. I am Thar, inheritor of Bune, and in need of brave adventurers such as...
Head's on fire.
There is an infernal air about them, yes. Firstly, you're all bound to remain here. The signatures and marks you left contracted you to that. And it's in the very fine print. But I'll make your temporary stay in this demi-plane as comfortable as possible. Food, drink, and rest at your disposal. The reason for this is as stated in the notes you received. The fabled Tomb of Horrors has been found, and I need talented combatants to brave its halls and find the treasure that a Sararak has hidden within. And also, your success or failure carries with it a much larger impact. You see, forces beyond you have a lot of, shall we say, money, riding on whether or not the tomb and its contents can be fully excavated and survived. And it would be in many of our best interests that this money didn't end up in the wrong hands. As such, we have set up a few rules to help coordinate this challenge and ensure a fair agreement can be met. 1. By fully succeeding in finding a Sararak's treasure, or by everyone dying, will we consider this excavation complete. And you can go home. Likewise, once you step through the portal, you can only leave by the same ways: success or death. And only 3 of you, rule number 2, can go in at once. These torches are linked to your life force, so if one goes out, then someone knows they can step in. 3, you can keep whatever you find, and survivors will be rewarded by myself appropriately. 4, once you step through, there is no time limit. Rest as you need. Any questions? I really do appreciate how compliant and understanding all of you are with this. So, who will be the first to step forward?
I'll step forward. Today I will be playing a spell scale bard. He is adorned in absolute finery, His skin is
Fucking deserve
prismatic.
this death, mate.
I know. I just, I can't wait. He has around his neck, he has a bandonion, which is a type of accordion. Huge feathers pluming out of his hat. He steps forward and he says, "Hello, my name is Jacques. They call me Jacques the Bard. And, of course, I will go first."
Excellent.
Oh,
And I'm guessing
hell.
that's Jacques the Bard. So
Jacques.
Zebard, I believe
Jacques
it
the
was.
Bard.
the
Make
Bard.
sure you say it correctly.
Jacques the Bard.
I've offended the Irish, the North.
Why not the French too?
The
Why
Scots.
not the
It's
French?
about the Scandinavians. It's about time.
Thar turns to the rest of you. And who too shall join Jacques the Bard?
Hot on his heels, steps forward a hulking, stinking, one-eyed half-orc barbarian called Gorgamoth Grouge.
Gorgamoth
Grouge. Yeah.
Grouge.
Indeed. He is wearing the pelt of a lion, which, similarly to his eye, is missing a optical. He stinks of sweat, dead animal, and just general grossness and musk, powerful musk. He's muscle bound, and he has an enormous double axe in his hand. He says, "Gorgamoth will go."
Excellent. So we have Jacques the Bard and Gorgamoth Grouge.
And almost emerging from Gorgamoth's shadow, there comes another figure. And if you were to look at him out of the corner of your eye, you would not think you saw a human man as he actually is, but you would think that you saw a rodent of some kind, some filthy animal. For hulking in the shadow of the half-orc, there is this terrible looking figure that is sort of like hunched over, wreathed in animal pelts. A great dire rat cloak is his mantle, and he moves around with this really sharp looking face and pointed teeth and tattoos beneath his eyes. This is Glint, but not many know him as that name. Most of them know his professional name, the Rat.
What have we created?
I'd like to point out this is the same company. So
Yeah, we
this is one big mercenary adventuring group that knows each other. You all know Jacques the Bard, Gorgamoth, and the Rat. I love this.
or just Rat or Glint, whichever you prefer.
As the three of you step through the portal, you notice just as you step through, in the corner of your eye, one of those torches lights up blue, as it is now tied to your life force. A handy marker for everyone to know. As you step forward, the north side of the hill is fronted by a 20-foot high crumbling cliff of sand and gravel. A low stone ledge overhangs the eroded area, and shrubs and bushes obscure it from observation, were you from a distance.
I don't see no tomb.
You also see no way back. I'll point this out now. You turn around and the portal just doesn't exist.
I was going to say, what do we see behind us? What's the landscape like?
It looks like you could, behind you, make out the continuation of a desert with small patches of grass, more an arid plain than a desert fully. But it's almost as if like a heat miasma distorts your vision beyond where you are, as if some fell magic is penned around here.
Hey, what's keeping us here, eh?
I wasn't expecting that, sorry. Is it just a cliff face? We don't see anything.
This is all you see.
If I approach the cliff face, what sort of material is it? Does it?
Sort of sand and gravel.
Do we think we have to find the entrance to the tomb?
We have to find the door. We have to find it, don't we?
Very good. However, my friends, I think that before we do this, we are not a time limit. So perhaps we will improve our chances a little bit. He will pull out a scroll. And he will use the scroll, the very, very expensive scroll. I don't think you deserve it because you took the piss out of my character choice. Actually, you can both. He will.
I do not know who you're talking about.
He will put the scroll in a little music stand that he has on the top of his accordion.
You're not going to play a song, are you?
And he starts playing a sort of jaunty French-sounding accordion tune. And as he does, a table and a whole feast appears before you, and the scroll disappears as he casts Hero's Feast. This takes a little while.
Let's have a bite.
Every chance that we can. So we need to sit and dine. Friends, if we are going to go to possibly our dooms, then we are going to drink the best wine. I need the best food before we go. Eat and drink. This is quite a major spell. It will give each of us 1d8 temporary hit points plus 1 per 2 caster levels. So 1d8 plus 5, because per 2 caster levels, yeah. After imbibing the nectar of the beverage, the ambrosial food, you also get a plus 1 morale bonus on attack rolls and will saves and immunity to fear for 12 hours. All of us.
Lovely. Okay.
You will need to roll a d8 to see what you get. Temporary hit point
okay.
wise.
Yeah, I'll roll a d8.
With the imposing threat of the tomb, this feast appears, conjured via accordion.
Ow!
Oh dear. You get six temporary hit points.
This ain't cooked very well. I didn't want to say it at the time, but it's not cooked very well, is it?
A bit gamey, this meat.
Is it French cuisine, like escargot or something?
It is, absolutely. There are frog's legs, there are snails. The most stereotypical, because I'm being offensive to the French, I might as well just go all in.
So that's
all they eat.
6.
Stinky cheese.
So 6 extra HP then.
Yes.
Okay.
But also immunity to fear, plus 1 on will saves and attacks.
Well, that'll be very useful, and if we ever do elapse a 12-hour period...
Oh, hang on, sorry. Cured of all diseases, sickness and nausea, becomes immune to poison for 12 hours.
I feel much better. I can talk normally now. What a relief. I've been vexed by that for years. No, I'm kidding.
I figured immune to poison was probably pretty handy.
So no poison, no fear, no nothing.
No poison, no fear, bonus on will saves, bonus on attacks, extra hit points.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't take the piss out of my character again, you bastards. And I'm gonna die any second.
I appreciate that. I do.
Yeah, good job, man.
Should we ever go past a 12-hour period, I will let you know. But as you all put your knives and forks down, your goblets The sand and gravel cliff face still beckons before you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Full to the brim, what do you do?
Could climb up it.
Well, we don't know. We don't know where we are supposed to start digging.
All right,
We ought to dig.
it's
Digging.
time. It's time to conduct a little search then, isn't it? And the rat is going to move towards the cliff. And he's going to do a search check.
Okay.
So, yeah, forgive me, my search is pretty damn great. You could say it's been waiting for this opportunity this whole time. That's a 30.
That is beautiful.
He's good at looking, he is.
You notice. I assume you're doing it in the nearest vicinity.
Of course.
You find digging around there is a shallow, and that actually, were you to start digging here, you could knock a way through. Now, you reckon if you, 3 of you, were to properly clear this out to make it completely open access, it would take you about an hour and a half. But if you were to just do a small crawl space to get you in and out, it would take you about 15 minutes.
I do not like to get my clothes dirty.
I ain't in any rush, lads. I ain't feeling hasty right now. I say we be careful, like.
Let us dig it out properly.
Alright.
And so the 3 of you start the process of excavating.
Actually, the rat is going to keep an eye on them whilst they do it because he wants to be looking at them in case he spots something that might be a danger that they unearth. So he wants to be ready to see if they've uncovered anything untoward.
So, avoiding the hard, sweaty work, Glint stands at the back, whilst Gorgamoth and Jack... I get the impression it's mostly just Gorgamoth doing this and Jack giving morale.
Yeah. Digs there next to it.
Jack stops every now and then to play a little bit more music about how well Gorgamoth is doing. You dig and you dig, it is very hard work.
It's hard to tell with how much sweat Gorgamoth currently smells as how hard he's working. But eventually you're able to clear a large pathway through, and as you're doing so, you would have revealed what you see. So feel free to open the door.
Wait.
Sorry, this technically isn't a door. I should point out this is just an entrance. So I will.
You said door.
It's a
I
door.
this is what we've already. Oh my god!
Oh, there's a room in here.
You see a roughly worked plain stone corridor. It's full of cobwebs. A set of double oaken doors are just visible at the end of the passageway. The roof, 20 feet overhead, is obscured by hanging strands.
Do you reckon it's going to be another of those spiders? Be an easy job if it is.
I remember what happened the last time we ran into one of those.
Ah, yes, the spiders. I have written a beautiful song about the spiders. And how well you did. Perhaps for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be the time, mate. Might not be the time.
Yeah.
I am a little suspicious of moving ahead.
Do we think this is the entrance to the Tomb of Horrors?
Does it look like the entrance to the Tomb of Horrors? Does it look like the legends have always sung of? That's what he's wondering.
As you say that, Gorgamoth will nod as Jack questions, and then as Glint is like, does it look like you?
Does it look like a fabled legend? Does it look like we're like, oh, that's definitely the Two of Horrors?
It's hard to say.
Sign.
The door at the end, has a lot of insignia on it. It's heavy wooden. It has the actual term for it is eluding me, but it's basically got like a banner at the top.
A lindel.
Lindor, thank you.
Lindor. Why don't you take a look, Ratty?
I agree. But I'm gonna have a look down there. And he points further along down the cliff. I think I want to have a look down here.
Oui, very well. Would you like assistance?
Yeah, come with me. He is going to basically keep on going down the wall just in case.
Feel free to give me another search check.
25.
Roll me a D2.
Oh.
You take 2 points of death.
2 characters dead. You find, because with your search check and the results there, you see there's potentially an entrance here and here. So one roughly in the centre and one all the way on your right.
Yes.
All of which would look like a similar thing. If you wanted to carve out an entrance, it would take you an hour and a half. A small crawl hole would only take 15 minutes.
Can't help but feel we had our dinner early now.
I am hungry.
He's already hungry.
I did all the digging.
You've got 3 hours of digging to go, Gorgomov.
I've got a lot more spells where it came from.
Listen, we're not in any rush. Let's just excavate the entrances, and then we can then decide which one is the best to enter.
It's too much bloody digging.
All right then, Gorgamoth. Next time you feel like rushing, I'll remind you of this scenario, and you can go first.
Fine.
Anyone you're digging up first, centre or right?
Well, centre, I suppose, is the next one along.
Let's have a look.
You spend an hour and a half digging up centre. I'll rephrase. Gorgamoth, you spend an hour and a half digging up centre as Glint stands at a distance just watching, and Jacques gives you motivation.
Gorgamoth, he is so big. And watch him dig and dig and dig.
And again, the doors here only as kind of facilitating the entrance. Brilliant colours are everywhere. Pigments painted on stone are undimmed by the passage of decades. The floor is a colourful mosaic featuring a distinct winding path of red tiles forming a 2-foot-wide meandering trail south down the corridor. A few chips and gaps reveal that cement or plaster covers the underlying stonework of the corridor, and it mostly provides a smooth surface for the many illustrated scenes.
This looks a little bit more like it. What does this door look like at the end?
Oh, at the end of here?
Yeah. Is it lit up? It looks lit up, is what I mean. Is it lit up as we look at it?
Yes. In the distance, you can make out what looks like the head of a green devil, but I can't give you any more information until you go further in.
Okay.
Far away. How far is that? My depth perception's a bit off. Right, do you want to try this one or do you want to try the last one?
Is that the time you got nabbed in the eye, Gorgamoth? You still suffering from that?
That's 130 feet away. So, yes, it would be a bit blurry.
It's quite some distance, my friends. I think we could afford a little more digging.
Alright, if you wish.
Where's the last door then? Can't see it.
It's over here, friends. I can see it. There it is. There it is.
We didn't see it.
So you spend another hour and a half digging out the entrance.
Yeah.
Better to be meticulous now. You'll be thanking me later.
I even know what that word means, Glint.
Two separate doors are dimly visible at the end of this roughly worked plain stone corridor.
Gods.
Another corridor.
3 corridors stand before you.
There's nothing around the corner, is there?
I don't think so.
Just more.
It's
nothing.
Mike,
nothing down there.
Do I know in the tales of old, the tales that have come from the Tomb of Horrors, what the entrance is, the fabled entrance is supposed to look like? Do we have any thoughts on that?
I know you have bardic knowledge.
Yes.
However, I have a note here that says, sorry, Matt, no.
I'm sure you do.
No. It says, characters attempting to glean special information by consulting sages or even through legend lore may still have difficulty obtaining the information due to how much is available. You don't know. There's been no recorded excavation. You've heard all about it, and you've heard all about the deaths that come with it, but there's been no accounts of survivors.
Mm.
And this is one of the few places that actually, all that really exists is the fable. Everyone knows the Tomb of Horrors, but nobody knows what lies within it.
Right. Well,
Tomb of corridors, more like.
it is the Tomb of Horrors. It is all about riches, treasure. It is
Witches.
the tomb of witches, you know, like diamonds.
Oh, money.
Really?
We call that money.
It is ancient and it is powerful. It is. So I would say the one that looks the most ornate is probably the correct.
Or perhaps
What does ornate mean?
pretty, Gorgamoth. It means pretty, and perhaps like the waiting deep sea fish, dangling its flashy little light, all ready to snap upon its prey. Perhaps that's exactly the route we shouldn't take.
Doesn't sound like a fish. Looks more like a corridor than a fish, Ray.
Right, you are the one that is going to be looking for the traps, so it is whichever one you want to go down first. I leave the decision to you.
Glint is going to stare at this entrance that we're in front of now, and he's going to conduct a search check of that area leading inside, if that's okay.
Yes. So from the entrance, I'll take it from... You can get about halfway in.
Yep.
Just doing a perusal. Is there anything specific you're looking at? The floor, the ceiling, just anything in general?
As much as he can within his range. Actually, let me... Yeah, that's including my trap finding bonus. So, effectively, trap finding is what I'm doing right now.
Okay, then give me a search check, and depending on the results, I'll let you know if you find anything.
Did 27.
27. In that first scout, it seems pretty empty.
I'm confident that this corridor is entirely empty.
all of it.
The opening bit.
How far does the opening bit go, Retty?
30 feet. So he's going to count to where he's checked.
Can't count, Retty.
Okay. He's going to do it. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna move.
I can go.
No, he's gonna do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'm watching the DM's face.
30.
It's like,
He sort of stops as if there's almost like a cliff that drops below him that you can't see, such as his tentative steps.
Yeah.
He's now going to conduct another search.
That's fine.
This is going to be gripping. I'm just gonna, is anything there? Is anything there? Is anything there? But I've been warned. It is the only way. 22.
22. You spot something odd about the ceiling over here. Oh. The ceiling looks a bit odd. And you can see on the walls, running down in the corners, it looks like there's some form of track. But that's all you've got from that.
It looks like there's some kind of rail here, boys. Some kind of shenanigery at play. I don't feel good about this route. Is there anything, because you said there's over the ceiling over there and on the walls lower down. My direct path that's ahead of me right now doesn't seem... I didn't notice anything.
No, but it's a different page. Your first check actually revealed the wall seems a bit different here than it does here. Or like the wall here isn't a part of the normal wall.
So the whole right wall, or my left wall is weird.
This 10 feet seems as if it's it looks slightly different. The stonework looks different. However, beyond that came on your previous search, so my apologies. Beyond that, the only thing you notice is the tracks in the corner.
Oh, I see, because it's further up. Got it. There's some tracks in the corner, and this wall seems a little bit funny. Glint's going to look at that wall, and he's going to try and examine the wall, that weird-looking wall, a bit better, if that's possible. Am I able to do that?
You can, yes. You can give me...
If I come in behind him and look at the wall with him, in case of any knowledge required, you can kind of talk me through what you're seeing whilst you're looking for traps and...
Jacques.
Bits of imagery.
I need to ask you a favour, old pal.
We...
When you're following me, follow me.
Oh.
That's better. Not being funny, mate. Not being funny. Appreciate the grab earlier.
What was that? Couldn't hear you from back there.
Oh, my... If you're following me, please just follow my exact footsteps as best you can. All right? Because otherwise...
What is on the wall?
That's it. I don't know quite yet, boys, but... Hopefully we're going to find out. Looks out of place, this wall. Let me examine it a bit closer.
Let me put you in
waiting.
Can I do a search check?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Keep watch.
30.
Yes, so what you see here is a large 10-foot wide stone partition. And although you can't see what or where triggers it, you do know that this 10 feet of the wall, all here, so conveniently the 2 squares that you two are in, I'm just putting out there, would that entire bit looks as if that portion of the wall would come across.
It's a fake wall.
Yeah.
Here, boys, we're going to have to make a bit of a decision right now. You see, that portion of wall is primed to slam into that portion of wall. And he points to the other side of the wall. The other corridor.
That's what that is. Oh, I see. I thought it was a secret door.
Now, directly in the way of these 2 parts of wall is where we stand. So if my calculations are correct.
Oh, the tracks on the floor. I didn't put it together. I mean, even out of character, I really didn't.
The tracks are further. They're the tracks in the corner running down, but I'll get to that.
That's different. That's different.
It's different.
So we already know that this entire corridor is trained with more than one trap, I suspect. Do we want to continue our investigations, perhaps with us further down or further away, and I'll go ahead? Or do we try our chances elsewhere? Or do we push on?
It is entirely up to you, my friend.
I would urge you both to take a step with me. You do what you prefer. I'm not going to tell you what to do, because otherwise you'll blame me like you did last time.
I tell you what, I will stay directly behind you as you explore the traps, but I will sing to you, my friend.
Oh, that'll help my concentration. Oh yes, Jack.
Concentrate.
Have you got any food left, Jack?
Jack
One time you brought croissants with you. Have you got any croissants with you?
You've still got hours. Hours.
I'm hungry.
Gorgamoth. You're not you when you're hungry.
3 hours worth of digging.
All right.
Glint, your search for this room showed you the tracks at the end of. So looks like there's 2 tracks that seem to run down the corners of the corridor. So either side of the doors in each corner seems to be like a track that runs floor to ceiling. That was what your search check earlier found.
I don't know if you have any jaunty accordion music. Don't. But Jacques will start to play his bandoneon, and as he does, he will play Inspire Competence, which will give you a +2 on all skills.
Skills, wow, thank you. Glint the Rat will proceed on his continued path, the one that he estimates is his best bet, just shy of where he gets to wherever he sees those railings, because I don't want to accidentally, as a player, put them where you've already described is where they are. So,
so the railings you see, there's one in this corner and one in this corner.
Oh, it's right at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah. Right at the bottom. And again, you've already done your search for this. That's what you spotted. So, yeah. And obviously the 2 doors.
How much further is on this corridor? Hang on a
5,
second.
10, 15, 20.
That's
20.
fine. So I don't need to move any further for you to still get the effects of my music, so I will stay where I am.
Oh, how comforting for you. All right, then. All right. I'm gonna...
Do you want me to do some percussion for you, Jacques? You mentioned percussion before.
Oui, my friend, we will do remix.
This awful
His
harp.
name is Zerat, and he's got it where it's at. He's such a cool rat, he can out on a cat.
I move 5 feet forward.
Yeah.
Don't get in a flap. Don't get killed by a trap.
You move 5 feet forward.
I move another 5 feet forward.
As you step now, your search check of 22 was not enough to beat the search DC of 24.
Begins. Fuck me. Who's getting it?
It was enough to spot, however, something later. However, Jacques.
Oh no, is it me?
Who's getting it?
Fuck off.
What?
I need you, Jacques. Hang on.
Hey?
Both Jacques and Glint, you are both allowed a reflex save. DC 23.
What?
Remember, have you got a plus to this, or is will saves? Let's hope the accordion doesn't.
I'm just so I'm fully aware of everything that I'm adding here. I'm just bringing it up on my phone as well because I just want to make sure.
Will saves immune to fear effects. Yeah, you don't get an effect on reflex saves.
Okay, so yes, DC 23 reflex.
No, I rolled a 2. It's 15. Oh no, is he dead already?
Okay. Oh man. Let me just double check. One last thing. Yeah. Come on. What was the DC again?
23.
Oh, yes.
Oh my days! This is interesting.
And
Glint.
I will say as well, Glint has improved evasion just in case.
Beautiful. Glint, you, like your sixth sense kicks in, your foot goes down, and you immediately turn tail and run. Jacques, you failed your reflex save, which means as you see Glint running past you, you do not react in time.
I'm too busy. I'm in the tune, mate. My eyes are closed.
Close your eyes.
Always told you don't sing with your eyes closed.
Playing the music.
As a giant stone partition.
Why did you stand on that bit?
Jacques, at the last second, you're able to bring yourself in to the space.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. That's not the worst of it, because Glint, what you spotted on the tracks in the corner of the room, now activates. Jacques, you look above you as you hear as the ceiling starts to descend. We now will go in basically initiative order, because you have some time before this descends, and obviously, Glint, you're not in there to do any disabling. Jacques, you are on your own.
Jackers.
Jackers! Run for the door! Glint will yell through the stone. Run for the doors!
Jacques, so what's all your initiatives?
Just our base initiative.
Base
numbers.
initiative, because you're not I'm gonna go at the end of the round.
Yeah,
so I
that's
just need some
cool.
power.
My base initiative is 10 because I've improved initiative.
I also have improved initiative, but it's 7.
2.
Okay, so Glint, you shout through the stonework, get to the door.
He that's what he yells. Whether he wants to take that advice is obviously up to him, but like that looks like that's the only way out, but that in itself might be fatal in so really that's I guess that's all he gets to shout in his turn. Get to the doors.
I don't see any other option, to be honest with you.
With my search check, I saw no device. That's what I'm saying. I saw no means of disarming it with those search checks, Matt. So
I'll tell you now, Glint, because we do have some transparency in how we do these. Your search check missed the floor, and there was a floor trap, Glint. which I can't select because I drew it.
That's
but
fine. We trust you.
there was a 10-foot deep pressure plate that you were 2 off the DC from spotting.
Man.
dear.
I roll
It
bad
was
as well. Like, I roll
Yeah.
bad.
But
Was
you were
unlucky.
able to spot the as this is now coming down. Jacques Zebad, what are you
Jackers.
doing? Jackers.
Well, what is he doing? It's a very good question. Looking in entirely the wrong place. That's what he's doing.
You know what you must do. Live.
I think, well, the first thing he's got to do is make a run for the doors. So he
Okay.
will step on the area that the rat was walking on.
Yeah, I mean, it's triggered now, so absolutely fine.
And while the ceiling is coming down, oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
So you use your movement, and as a standard action, you open the door.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. That's the point, mate. There's nothing there.
Oh no.
You open onto a fake door.
Oh shit! It is not a door!
Oh shit!
Gorgamoth, what are you doing?
Meld!
Gorgamoth will step forward and say, "I've never let a wall get in my way before," and he's going to try and pull the wall back open.
Okay,
Oh,
I have to
man.
ask you, Dom, what is your strength modifier?
My modifier is 4.
I'll tell you now, you will not be strong enough to open that. At least
You're not got
Not
any
without-
strength boosts or anything.
not without any form of modification, base roll, you will not have a chance of opening that. I'll tell you now, you need a DC 30 strength check to move that.
30.
Okay, in that case then. Oh no, I'll wait. Sorry, I'll wait.
Yeah, I can't get anywhere near that.
If you were to inspect, or maybe if Glint was to inspect, he could have an idea how to lessen that for you.
He's not going to think about that. He's just going to try and prise it open using his...
As you do, it moves 25% down.
Okay,
Oh dear.
Glint, it's now your turn.
Glint is going to go back here, and yeah, he's going to do another search check, I guess, to see if he can find any means of disabling. No, can he make a disabled device check against this?
It's worthy, I think, of the enhanced music. You know for a fact you cannot, because that would have been against the panel you stood on. This is just the byproduct. All that would move this now is brute force. But you can give me an intelligence roll to see if there's a means of improving Gorgamoth's chances.
Just an intelligence roll.
Yeah, knowledge dungeoneering or knowledge architecture, if you've got any of those, you can add them to
I
it.
have knowledge engineering.
DC 12.
I mean, it's not great.
Glint, you pull from your belongings like just a metal bar. Maybe you had a metal reinforced torch. Or maybe you had a metal bar for this very reason. You know, if Gorgamoth were to use basically this as sort of like a crowbar, you would lower that DC to 27. On top of that, if you were to provide a standard action beating a DC 10 strength check, you can give him a +2. So effectively, you can lower the DC to 25 using a crowbar, and if you pass a DC 10 strength check to support him.
Well, that might even be a push for me, but I will give it a go. Let's try that. I have nothing in strength. So this is a straight D20 roll, and I've got to get higher than 10.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Kind of wanted to go first.
11!
Oh my god.
So he rams it in there, and he braces, like, hissing through his pointed teeth.
Excellent. So you're now helping Gorgomoth. You'll need to do that each round that Gorgomoth is trying this. So that means this round, the DC is 25. If you have a means to take your strength up to +5, you'll now be in for a chance.
It's not my turn, though, is it?
Well, unless Clint wants to do anything else, but I think he's bracing.
He has to. That's his turn. It has to be his turn to do that, surely. So that's him. Yeah.
Yep.
It's Jackers first.
Gygax.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, Matthew. If you want to.
I know. I know, mate. I'm in a bit of a situation. I'm looking at what I've got available.
Little game,
I
mate.
will. I think it's only 5 feet, isn't it? I'm going to take a 5-foot
playing
step
Mario
and try
Kart.
and open this door. Yeah, I'm looking at spells. I'm not.
You take a 5-foot step. You open the door.
Yeah, sorry, I should have done that. Shouldn't I? You're going to tell me that one's dead as well.
You
Both of them.
I believe as a swift action, then I can do. It depends how loud it is. Actually, they're not going to be able to hear me through that, are they? We can hear each other, right? We're shouting. If I get up against it, will my bardic music work?
If you're up against the stone, yes, but not where you are at the moment.
Okay.
The DC is +15 for a listen check through a stone wall. So it would be 25 is the listen check to hear through that wall, and that's next to it.
Wow. Okay. I think. I think that's kind of all I can do. So I took a 5-foot step and I did the door. I suppose the only other thing I can do is what he would do in this situation is panic and go and try and yank the thing himself. In a desperate panic. Meld!
Yeah, you're looking at the mechanism moving down, and you can see the rail now pointed out from earlier.
No, apologies. That's not what he's going to do. I know exactly what he's going to do. Haha. He will use a scroll. So 5-foot step and the door is a standard action, and the scroll is a standard action?
Door is a move action, so yes.
Okay. I am going to... Damn it, it's such a high-level scroll. I was hoping not to have to use it now, but I'm going to. He uses... he breaks it out. He quickly... gets it, puts it in his music stand. I would like to summon Monster 5. And he summons Monster 5.
Did you just summon Monster 5?
Did you just summon Monster 5? Okay.
And now, in the madness, I'm trying to find summon Monster 5. What is the strongest fucking thing on...
Oh my god! That's hilarious.
Okay.
Like, screaming through the rocks, play! Jax, play!
Probably like there's a fiendish a celestial brown bear. That's got to be strong, hasn't it?
That sounds
right?
strong, yeah.
I have absolutely no idea whether I can, so I'm just going to try and find that online rather than go through the monster manual.
So I'll be honest, I have a polar bear.
That looks celestial. Yeah. It's white, isn't it? It's fine. There he is.
I've got celestial brown. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, what it looks like is fine, but it has a strength of 27.
So plus
You should have control.
7
You're in control? No, I don't feel remotely in control. I do have control of the polar bear, but the polar bear is going to grab that thing and with all of its might, get its claws and heave at it to try and pull it across.
What's its strength mod?
So its strength is 27, so that would be 5, 6, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, I think? 20 is plus 5. No, it's more than that.
20 is plus 5. 22 is plus 6.
22 is plus 6.
24
is
plus 7.
7. 25, 26 is plus 8, so it's plus 8. Modifier.
Yes, because of the assistance from Glint. So the DC is 25, though the bear doesn't know this.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, the bear was adding to the whole thing. Do you want me to roll for the bear?
Yep. I mean, the bear's doing its own.
So we're lowering the DC for the bear to make the check against. Got it.
So this is plus its
Well,
modifier.
you are lowering the DC.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We got more to go. We got more goes.
Gorgamoth.
I mean, the bear might be helping you guys out.
I mean, the bear doesn't know that you two are trying to open the door. So,
No.
Gorgamoth, what are you going? Are you going to try and open the door?
Jacques hopes.
They've gone. Yeah, Gorgamoth. I'll probably use it. Yeah, why not? Will shout, "I hate wool!" as I drop into a rage.
There we go. I was waiting for the rage.
Which takes him up to 26 strength because of the type of rage he has.
Oh,
6, you're on plus 8 as well.
Oh, yeah,
so you need to be 25.
nowhere near.
Glint, you're desperately trying to pry this open, and Gorgamoth, it's almost as if your anger is now attacking the wall rather than moving it.
His muscles bulge. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Jacques is,
Hang on. Is that my? I have to stay there for it to. I can't do anything else. I have to keep holding this thing. Okay, fair enough.
yeah, that is your turn because you're supporting.
That's fine. I will add that Glint starts crying because the guy starts screaming next to him and he just isn't ready for it.
Jacques.
Oh
Zibard.
man, it's coming back to me so much quicker, and I'm like,
The ceiling is now only 10 feet above you. If you stretched and jumped, you might just be able to graze the top. Were you a tall individual? I don't know how tall spell scales are.
I'm going to move forward.
It's not your turn, though. Glint, are you doing that again?
Oh, I see, sorry.
Wait, are you saying that there's a gap above it?
No, the gap is diminishing.
Oh no, sorry.
ceiling.
I meant the gap between the wall.
No.
No.
It's a separate compacting room.
No, the only way that they have a chance of opening that is if I keep doing what I'm doing, right? It's a no.
You have to do another strength check each round you're supporting.
I do. Oh man.
Yes.
Sorry. I thought it was just a given. So it's 1d20 again.
Yeah.
A success.
Your feet are now on the wall, just like... Come on.
Yeah, he just lodges himself into it. Yeah.
Excellent. Jacques, it's now your turn. What are you going to do?
Bloody camera's falling. He will walk forward. He will use a spell. He will cast Good Hope on the bear.
Great spell.
Which is a level 3 spell, which gives the bear a +2.
To strength checks, to checks.
It gives it a +2 to ability checks. Is on that list. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I made sure.
Perfect. In which case, the bear
is now on +10.
Needs to be to DC 25.
Okay. I will work on that camera situation when this is over. For good or bad.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Meld!
What's happening in there? What's happening in there?
Mike's actually loving it. Look at his face.
Slow death of Matt's character.
Gorgamoth, it's now your turn.
Yeah, I'll keep straining.
+8, you got to beat 20.
Oh man.
At this point, you're just like. I'll save it until Jacques, who is currently method acting, getting crushed by a room. And he's back. At this point,
Yeah. Carry on.
the room is now, the compacting room is now so low, it's only 5 feet off the ground. How tall are you, Jacques?
Jacques is standard medium height, about 5'9".
So you're now slightly ducking. You can touch the ceiling above your head. The polar bear is feeling it.
Polar bear is like, oh fuck me. Polar bear's not having a good time. Polar bear's, what the hell did you summon?
Why did you summon me here?
To die!
Oh, Jesus. That's funny. Come on, boys.
This
Cast
is your
everything I
last
can.
round before something bad happens. Glint.
Oh, yeah.
Right, can he at least do can he do like a disabled device check or anything? Is there like, there's nothing to interact with at all here, right?
Because the pressure plate was what you could interact with, and you missed that by 2 on the DC.
So there's literally nothing we can do, is the answer.
Yeah, unless
Oh,
you've
no.
got anything else that can destroy a large amount of stonework.
Oh, well, why didn't you say? Yeah, I have 10 barrels of black powder on me. Yeah,
destroys
plus
stonework.
disintegrate and
Well,
stone
that's
shape. Yeah. No, I don't. So the only thing that I can do is hopefully give you that chance by bracing. I'm sorry. I will
Roll me a
roll
D10.
the dice.
D10?
These things
DC
just...
10.
13.
I mean, you're holding at your end of the bargain.
Valiant!
Fair.
Gorgamoth, are you just waiting to the last moment to be a hero here? Jacques Zebard and the polar bear. Might I suggest, unless you're doing anything, the polar bear goes first.
Good
Can I
vibes,
help?
good vibes, good vibes. Come on.
Can I help the polar bear? If we work
Bit of a
together.
back massage.
Jacques, if you can pass a DC 10 strength check, you can support in taking another 2 off the DC, knocking it down to 23.
1 second. No, it's not there. Where is it? It's there. Right. So it's going to be an extra 2 on there. So my strength is on +1.
Oh!
Hey.
No.
Oh, of course not. Hey, that's fine. That's the one you wanted to get the lower number on. This
Yes.
is the one you want the big number on.
Now the polar bear.
24 or
10.
higher. Yeah.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Man.
As the bear is slowly
Oh, man.
Gorgamoth,
No!
touch your muscles and start using them. Give it a good roll.
Oh man. I don't really want to use this now. I'm going to use a potion of bull's strength.
Okay.
Just waste another resource on this fool. Gives me another +2.
Yep, so now you're on +10 as well.
And what do I need to hit?
25 or more.
Thought it was 24 earlier.
No,
DC is
because no.
25.
Yeah. I forgot that Jacques failed us. Let's go. Come on.
Literally everyone is yanking.
You, Gorgamoth, literally the last second, You pry it open,
Fucking bear.
and you can see the bear is like.
Good hell!
The bear. And Gorgomoth, now you've got it moving, you're able to walk it back in with great pressure. Jacques, I don't need to do any saving. You can just roll out as Gorgomoth pushes it in. Literally, if you had failed that.
As he pushes the wall back in, Gorgomoth is going to say, the only good wall is a door.
Gorgomoth, as you step back out, the door just slides back in as you see the ceiling go closing off that area. You were, if that had failed...
I was dead, yeah.
You're paste, mate. You're fucking paste.
What's evil is that it makes you waste time on one door and then you go and check the other door. You have to waste your time checking both before you can then do anything else.
So this corridor was not the one. Jacques looks at you and says, "Shall we try checking for more traps?"
Listen, at least we can safely say, by process of elimination, my dear friend, we now know that this is not the entrance to the Tomb of Horrors.
He says, "Next time, listen to the music."
I like to think in that last moment you kept the accordion closed, and as you step out, you give it a shake, like boom, as you re-puff it back up again.
Oh man, I used a level 3 spell. And I used a fucking scroll. I don't have lots of them.
Well, let's try one of the other doors.
Let's try it, yeah. Let's get rid of the celestial brown bear, because it's only going to last a matter of rounds. In fact, it probably got crushed, didn't it? Come on. Probably struggled to get out.
And in a celestial puff of light, it would have gone.
Pretty.
Is that you looking at your muscles?
Brilliant.
I owe you very much, my friend.
And Glint's crowbar.
Don't know why you didn't come back down the corridor, Jacques.
I was very much involved in the song, and I have faith in my allies.
So the question now is, where are you going to go?
How long does that nice potion keep you emboldened and in strengthened, Gorgomoth?
Oh, ages.
Is it better that we make use of the power as it surges through your veins? Or is it not better that we continue to luxuriate perhaps another fine meal before we attempt another entrance?
What kind of meal, Glint?
Perhaps a summoned meal through song, or perhaps a long rest.
You will completely undo the effect of the hero's feast. No one's took any damage.
Alright, then we will proceed without that then. I just thought I'd ask.
You are still under the effect of the music.
A meal? A succulent hero's meal?
A succulent hero's meal? Yeah, Rob, just so that you're aware, well, all of us, actually, we're still under the effect of the bardic music. It goes on for like a...
But that's what he was saying.
Have, extended music.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I know people... If it was a case of us not wanting to go in half-cocked, having already used some resources, maybe whilst we're still outside, it's a good time to maybe chill. But that's fine.
Going on full cock.
I've used a very little bit of resources. I still have resources.
That's fine then. I'm happy to proceed. Perhaps as I went first last time, perhaps one of you find
I'm afraid that I cannot check for traps.
All right then.
I do not have this ability. It is not what I'm here for.
Are we thinking about going down the middle, or should we do the edges first? It almost seems too obvious, friends, to go straight through the centre, but maybe I'm just overthinking this now. What with the near-death experience and all?
Was a dead end.
Quite literally a dead end.
And this one looks like an entrance.
Don't like the look of those daubings on the floor.
Did you say that there are carvings on the wall? Like,
Yes.
there's like pictures, writing. What is it?
So
I'm not going to step in, but from where I'm stood at the moment, I'll have a bit of a look at the images.
yeah, I mean, you can all see clearly in from where you are. The images depict fields with cattle grazing, a copse with several wolves in the background, slaves, human, orc, elven, and strange human-animal mixtures of pig-human, ape-human, and dog-human going about various tasks. Certain frescoes are more focused and show rooms of some building, a library filled with many books and scrolls, a torture chamber, and a wizard's workroom. Chairs, windows, boxes, bales, doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manner of things appear on the walls. I can't give you any more unless you actually go in and actually look.
Of course. It's all about being specific, isn't it?
Very specific. There's almost a glut of information there, I might say. Oh, there's this, and 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 it's like, okay, well, something in there is important. Have you ever come across a pig human, boys? I can't say I've ever come across a pig human.
One of my mates once chopped a human in half and chopped a pig in half, and then they put the two together like a...
Oh, that was the end.
Out of a human. It was a woman.
Maybe we'll come back to this a little later on, perhaps. Yeah, we'll come back to that.
The bardic music does not last forever. If you wish to have the effects, you best...
All right. Well, if you really think we should go down here, then we'll go down here then. Glint is going to approach, and this is all open, this area, right? Every portion of that is open.
You dug this all out. Sorry, Gorgamoth dug this all out.
And sorry, once more, describe to me the red tiling on, or whatever it is on the floor.
It's like a winding path of red tiles. It's like specific red mosaics that seem to follow a winding path through.
It just seems a bit obvious that that's the path to follow. It's almost like that in itself is a danger. So Glint is going to stand upon the brink once more, his foot at the threshold of the door, and he's going to conduct another search check. This is going to be the game, dear friends.
Yeah.
32.
I was looking at Gorgamoth's 27. 32, yes. Let me just check one thing. There you are. There is something odd in this 10-foot square here. However, the 20 feet approaching this seems fairly clean.
What?
Right, let me say it one more time. There's a 10-foot square in that position that we should avoid.
Oh. These two squares here, and yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So we should certainly avoid that at all costs. Glint's going to move 5, 10, following the path.
As you enter, can you just give me a spot check, please?
I did a search check for this.
This is a different thing.
Okay.
Do you want us to order it?
If you're entering the space, yes.
I'm not.
Absolutely fucking not.
Nope. I have had enough of this merde.
18. No, you don't spot anything, but you do see that yes, there is something questionable about that part of the floor coming up.
Just questionable.
Okay. I'm just pointing out that all trap finding is conducted through search, as is stated in the player's handbook.
I'm fully aware.
Okay, just
This is
saying it. Okay. Glint is going to take another 5-foot step, following the path, and then another to here.
Yep. While you're here, do you want to look at any of those things on the wall, by the way?
Yeah, if you can, certainly.
Yes. Is there anything in particular you want to have a look at? The
dog
torture
humans.
chamber
No, the
painting,
dog
the top-
humans. I want to look at the dog humans, please.
I can actually. And for the first time ever, I'm going to try something which may or may not work.
Okay.
Do you see?
Oh.
Yes, handout area 4.
Oh, look at that.
Comes out with an actual handout area 4. Nice. You see
Chest in the wall.
there's some sort of dog humans. But yes, if you were to look kind of beyond that, is there anything more? I can tell you a bit more either about the torture painting, the wizard's workroom. That's pretty much it.
The torture
Whereabouts
painting
is
or
that?
the wizard's workroom?
Yes.
Whereabouts in the corridor is that chest sticking out the wall?
The chest is actually sticking out conveniently here.
Right. Ignore that chest there, friends.
But the chest maybe has treasure. This is not what we are here for.
Yeah, what if we get the treasure there?
All right.
Are we not here to get treasure?
You are free to investigate that if you want. Right, let's talk. Right, tell me everything that is within reach that I can see right now.
Tell me the whole plan.
Tell me the whole plan, and then we'll be able to
Okay.
make our own plan. Having a fucking nervous breakdown here.
Where the dog humans, the jackals, are, 2 jackal-headed human figures in this painting are portrayed as if holding a bronze chest, which is real and protrudes slightly into the corridor. The chest is hinged on the bottom so as to allow the lid to swing down. Beyond that, you can see a fresco illustrating an iron door, reminiscent of a torture chamber painting. It seems as if it's confining some sort of horrid creature, its clawed and scaled hands grasping the bars of its small window that can be loosed to torment prisoners. That's on the fresco on the wall that you can see. The trap door you noticed. If you're next to it, you can do it from where you are because you've got long spoons.
Is that just really, really long extendable thieves' tools? How the hell does that work?
Extendable.
You'd be like, one of us would randomly get poked in the eye.
You can see
Oh,
that
delightful.
that trap door doesn't look to be pressure sensitive. It looks to be
Just a door.
it looks like it's linked to the above it, actually.
The chest on the wall.
There's there's a trap door, lads, right above that
Is
chest.
there
Now,
a way? Can you reach the chest without standing on the?
with the check that I made to determine that that 10-foot squared is dangerous, do I also see where I could access it to potentially disable that area?
Yeah, you could stand on that and you wouldn't trigger it to do so, and you could do it on the chest. You can tell this isn't a pressure sensitive. This would be if you pushed a button further above it, it would then open up. But yes, you could see where to disable this device.
But I would disable it, it wouldn't activate it, is what I'm saying.
Unless you rolled really poorly.
Okay. Glint's going to roll his shoulders. You know, he's here. Like, there's a little bit of ego that's creeping in to Glint's determination. He'll be, but will he be the mastermind to overcome the horrors devised by Serac? He will take a 5-foot step here. And I can now conduct myself from here?
Yeah, you can... This is really long tool.
It's what they're there for. It gives you 10-foot reach on this. Yeah, long spoons. So you know what he does? He it's like batons. So like he'll flick them and they'll flick out. And he's going to do a disable device check, which, as you can imagine, is pretty hefty. We don't have any bonuses. Did you give us a bonus to skills, Matt?
That passed because that was the song.
That was something else, wasn't it?
How long has it been?
Probably too long.
Probably been too long. He'll do it again.
Minutes.
He'll do it again. He's got a fair few bardic musics left for the day if it's going to be helpful to you. So bear in mind it's a minute plus however long I play for. So if I just keep playing, it'll last as long as I'm playing. Then an extra minute and an extra 5 rounds because I have lingering whatever.
So should we just say you're playing now, and until you say you stop or something happens?
Until something happens, and then you'll have an extra minute afterwards. So we'll need to, if you want to use those skills with the bonus, keep going. But you get a +2 on all skill checks. All skill checks.
So this is going to make my disabled device +17, and I will roll 33.
The DC was 20. So you easily, with a flick of the wrist, you are able now to confidently say that trapdoor will not open, and you can investigate the chest above it without fear of anything happening beneath you.
Beneath me? But what about the chest itself, he wonders.
So much so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this there just so you can see where it would have been. Actually, no, that's too much.
Too late. Saw it.
Too late. Saw it. You know what it is. Don't like it.
It removes the red path, so you know where it is now. But I will. Yeah.
Oh my god! Pit traps. No.
So confident that will no longer happen, but the. Okay, I thought that was in the ceiling, so that was in the floor. So was there anything above the chest then?
No, it's the chest itself.
The chest's above, right, okay.
From the trapdoor up to the chest.
Got it. He is going to just search the chest as well.
Yes, you can see that the chest bottom opens, swings down, and you can see that a stud on the top needs to be pushed to sort of unlock it.
Like he's examining the chest to see if that is also trapped. That's what I mean by that.
I will need a... Actually, no, your base is... What's your base? 20?
Plus 18, 19, 20 with the boost, yes.
I don't need a roll for this. It's a spot DC 15, so even with a spot or a search, you'd see this. You can see there's a small needle on the stud. And if you were to push the stud open with your bare hand, you would prick yourself. But you're also aware that your hero's feast provides you poison immunity at this time.
Prick away. Prick, 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 prick.
I mean, you could also push the stud open with something that wasn't your hand. Like
he just retracts the long spoons and then uses the bottom end of it to just...
Yep. And the bottom of the chest just goes and swings open.
Is there anything in the chest?
Nothing drops out. You look inside and you see a rod-like lever fixed vertically from the top of the chest. You know, however, from what you did earlier, you've already disabled this device. So if you were to pull that lever without having done what you did, you would have dropped.
Lads, don't touch that lever in that box. Don't touch it. The floor will give way. You will
Literally
die.
all that is in that chest. It's just the gift of...
This is what I was saying. What maniac would leave their prized possessions right at the door? Why?
We don't know. We know
They
that
wanted it in a hurry, like if they needed to pay for something, they didn't want to go all the way in. And
Listen.
you know, if somebody came to the door and was selling meat or goods, and he needed the money quick, you could just reach in and go to his little chest on the wall just by the door.
I don't know how, as how he thinks. It is hard to say in your language.
It's your language. Thought we meant to
Okay.
ask where you were from, Jacques, but you always seem a bit aloof about that particular piece of information.
I will tell you where I'm from when we come out of the dungeon.
Very good.
Now, go. Why am I talking?
Sounds totally possible.
Right, okay. Glint, now having done that, is going to look beyond the trapdoor.
Yep.
Guys, you're going to be so bored with me just watching me do this. Do you guys want to do anything before I do this next bit of the corridor?
Yeah, I'll charge down the corridor.
Okay.
Gorgamoth charges down the corridor.
Don't say it, because no, mate, you want to be careful. Gygax probably wrote in that if they joke about doing a thing, make sure that they do it. Don't
Right.
make these jokes.
Well, this, yeah, I
You
tell you
wouldn't
what,
have the people on there. No.
you laugh, but there was very much, say it, you play it rule back in the day, like touch chess. You know, if you play touch chess, if you touch a piece, you have to act with that piece. Same with D&D. If you actually said
Oh,
that,
thank you.
it would actually happen. Yeah, I'm
There
not
we
I
go.
good
didn't
either.
say this.
Tell you what, as you're
Keep
watching
going,
Glint
chick.
do a search check, both of you instead can give me a spot check as well. So all three of you can give me some lovely rolls.
+2, which makes my spot 2. I know he nearly died, but he's got his eyes closed again.
Did you say spot check?
I need a search check off you then, because you've already. done a
Mine
search
should have
check.
been 8. Sorry, I forgot about the +2.
That's fine. You're searching for traps at this point. You've had your spot. Yeah, you can spot. There is also what looks to be a trap door potentially there.
Oh, fuck.
There.
Oh, this is very much a find the path, isn't it? Don't get this wrong.
You can attempt to, if you get close enough, you can attempt to disable these, so they're safe to walk across.
I mean, if we're walking down there though, and we know where they are, can we just avoid them, or are you going to make us do
You
check?
can also just avoid them. Yes.
Might be
What if
better.
we need to
just
leave in a
avoid them.
hurry?
Glint quickly falls back. He goes out to where the cliff face is, and he just runs his hands across the ground. And he might have this in his toolkit anyway, but just in case, he'll find like a really chalky stone, and then we'll come back, and he is actually going to, so in game, mark the traps that he's discovering. So we'll have an indicator on, because I know you're very nicely drawing where they are, Mike, but I want it actually in mentioned that he's marking them, so we don't leave this game for a week and forget they're there
Also,
like
very
a month's
useful if you
time.
die and someone has to join in on their own to catch up with you.
Exactly. There. Yeah.
Good thinking. Yes. So you mark these out.
Yeah. He marks them out. And he's a little concerned about this step here because it's a diagonal step. But
we don't. Do we? If you say we don't have to do a check because we know where that is, we're just stepping over it.
You're just stepping over it. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
Not like a jump or anything, is it?
No. You can move into another square without bothering any of the other squares. So he's going to get there, and then he's going to, because he's a bit further down now. Can I now do another check, or is that not within?
Yep. Hang on. One. If you're just doing checks all the way down, you need to give me 3 more.
I'm going to have to follow you. Have to stay within 30 feet of you for the bardic music to keep working.
That's fine. Well, you can stay behind me there at least.
He will absolutely follow your route directly.
Well, you don't have to tell me, mate, but I'm going to roll them just in a go. So 33.
As you move down, you spot one here that the path goes around. And then you move further down the corridor?
Yeah.
So that red path, that red line, is just there to fuck with you.
36.
You spot one directly underneath the red path.
And then the last one.
I can tell you now, actually, I've just seen, you know it's there, because your search DC is actually on the cusp, so you pass no matter. So you're able to pass through the remainder of this corridor, identifying where all the traps are without the need to step on them, as you etch them out with some chalk, just something you've got from outside as well, to make it very clear for all of you moving through that those are the dangers you'll be coming across.
Bill Gimuth.
Yeah.
Come, my friend.
Is it safe?
After all of this, I think we might have reached the entrance.
Maybe. I'm still not convinced.
If you're moving through,
Yeah.
then as you get to the south, you can see the red path splits. One to your left, what seems to be a sort of glowing archway, and one to your south, what seems to be a devil's face. Is there anything that takes your interest?
Nah.
Nah.
I think, can we look at the... Obviously, there was something here, but I want to look at the walls. I want to examine the walls and the pictures on the walls as we're going down.
As Jacques Zabard is busy looking at the frescoes, and Glint and Gorgamoth venture down, avoiding the traps, to a fork in the Red Road. We don't know what lies before them, and we will find out, though, after these short messages. And we are back in our mystery corridor. Jacques Zabard investigating some art, and Gorgamoth and Glint a bit further down the corridor. Jacques, yes, you were looking at the fresco of the tortured person.
Well, I was looking at the... Yeah, if there's a tortured person behind it, it just looked like a door, so I just thought, like, we're after secret doors. I'll check to see if it looks like a picture of a door that's actually a door.
This door cleverly, cunningly hidden behind a picture of a door.
Yes. It's a painting of a door. Technically, it's a fresco illustrating an iron door appears to be painted on plaster and lath, whatever you want to pronounce it.
Okay. Very good. That's fine. Just wanted to check. I will continue down the corridor. Follow the boys.
There's so many paintings and things to take note of on the way. Is there anything that we could have done whilst walking to see if we could keep our eye out for anything, rather than expecting each one individually and going, we roll for this, we roll for this? Is there like...
That's pretty much the last of the key things on the wall.
Okay, fair enough.
And the picture that you had is pretty much the most detailed and interesting one. Beyond that, yes, there is a fork in the road coming up. On your left, there appears to be a portal, and on your right is the face of a devil. Does any take your fancy?
Is there any check we can do to see if we can recognise the devil, or any clue that might give us?
Let's go to the devil then, and I'll give you some blurb.
I'll have a little look at that.
A fork of the red tile path leads directly to a leering devil's face, set in the mosaic at the corridor's end. The devil's mouth gapes wide and empty. In fact, it is dead black, emitting no hint of light and allowing none entry. And in case you are at all wondering, you've seen this one before.
There it is.
There it is.
That's it's just horrible. It's horrible.
Is there anything you want to do, or are you just kind of looking at it at the moment going, yes?
Just staring at it with distaste at the moment.
Well, we've got to inspect, haven't we, things, right? Specifically. Does it have different sections? What, I mean...
It just appears just a great green devil face.
Its mouth looks like it's open. Does it look like we could reach inside it?
Potentially, yes. I mean,
But we can't see. It's dark in there.
you can't see inside the mouth because the light doesn't seem to go into the mouth.
I have dark vision. Is it magical darkness that I can't penetrate with my eye?
Yes.
Good.
I mean, it's not closed off by any means, but you can't see through.
Mike,
I see in it.
Bag of tricks. So I reach into a small grey leather bag and I pull out a little puffball. A little ball of fur, which you just find the table. I believe I roll and I get a type of animal. The grey one. So it's a bat, a rat, a cat, a weasel, or a badger. And it's a D100. So I just roll a D100. Ooh, it's a badger.
Ooh, a badger.
I go, ooh, a little puffball, and it goes, and it is a badger, and it will do as I request. I would like it to explore in the hole.
You send the badger in.
In you go, badger.
Or a blairu, if you were talking in your native tongue.
Yeah, sure.
Apparently.
The badger, do you kind of prop him in and go, off you go?
Just pop him in.
Excuse me.
Pop him in, I ask him to go in the hole and explore and then come straight back out just a little way and come back out and tell us if it's a tunnel, if it's a portal maybe, I don't know.
Glint
the badger goes in and just goes. Doesn't come back at all.
Doesn't come back.
The badger has gone into something, you don't know where. It doesn't seem to respond to you. It's just gone.
Shit.
Bears, badgers, is there any animal you won't sacrifice, Bard?
Actually, it will just reappear in the bag if it's like dead or whatever after a certain amount of time. It's a trick, it's not real.
Okay, cool.
It's more of a summon.
Okay.
Not a real badger, so.
Fair enough.
Can you ask the badger what happened to him?
No, I can't speak to it. It's a bag of tricks. It's only a bag of tricks. It's not
Should get your money
Badger.
back.
It is just it is not. It is a little magic trick. It can go in little holes and things.
All right, very good.
It has gone in this big hole, but that has not come back out. Maybe it is a portal.
Why don't you put your head in and find out?
Hmm.
No?
I would rather not put my head in this until we know what it is.
I wonder if the devil needs to eat something. Perhaps we have to find something to offer the devil in some way.
I can.
Is that, by the way, Mike, before Matt, you think of what you're about to say, sorry, that
Yes.
entrance that the fork leads to that isn't the devil, is that open, or is there a door in the way?
Well,
Here,
let me talk to you.
please. Please.
To you.
A section of the red tile path leads into a mist-filled stone archway, a la Souls-like boss room.
I was going to say, oh my god.
Oh my god, is that where Dark Souls got it from?
3 large
Wow,
stones are embedded in the arch. Each seems to have a different hue: yellow on the lower left, bluish at the top, and orange on the lower right.
Oh my god.
And I can present to you a black and white.
A black and white. Oh, I see.
Ah,
Ooh.
Wow.
Behold.
Okay. This looks like maybe it's a puzzle. Can I
perhaps.
Okay. I tell you what, I'm gonna do detect magic. I really don't, but it's only a cantrip. I've only got 3. You can only do 3 cantrips a day. You don't get bonus cantrips for some mental reason.
I mean, I would maybe save it because I think we know it's magic, unless you're doing it to determine what kind of magic it is. Is that
Well, that's
why you're
it. I
doing
was going to say that if I do detect magic, I'll be able to detect what type of magic is in the gaping mouth.
Ah,
Because
yeah.
I can detect whether that is some sort of translocation magic. It might be a portal. And if I concentrate, you can just hold detect magic, can't you? So I can also scan the door and see what kind of magic it is. Or would you allow me spellcraft or knowledge arcana on the door to try and figure anything out about it? Like the crystals. They're crystals, right? Coloured.
So, I mean, detect magic is probably the way to go. I'm just looking at because it's over several rounds. Without that, you're kind of going in blind at the moment because you don't. You can give me a spellcraft check to try and get
Right.
some information.
Give it a go. I'm doing all of this. I am still playing music this whole time, gently in the background. Tune's still going. So if I cast detect magic, I have to stop. $33.
You can gather there's some sort of conjuration energy that's coming from the mist itself. You think that conjuration is actually the creation of the mist, but there does appear to be some form of, I suppose, translocation would be the best bet. I think it comes under universal, or is it abjuration?
We don't know.
So
Translocation.
Would Jax be able to tell if there's different magic coming from the different colours?
no, not with just a straight up spellcraft check. It's a good roll, but unless you are doing more involvement with it, either with a spell or with other, you're not going to really know.
Does it look... Rat, maybe check to see if there is anything that you can interact with.
You
around the crystals.
You don't want to cast detect magic on it?
I do want to cast detect magic, but I want to see if there is any switches or anything that we can look at first. Anything mundane before I do the spell.
Good idea. Glint will perform a search check, but with the continued bonus still in effect. 26.
The 3 stones that surround it, they seem to grow a bit brighter as you get closer. They also look like they can depress, like you can actually press each one slightly.
Oh.
They look like buttons, boys. Not the shiny kind on a coat.
Each of them is like a button. Does that mean it's something like... If it's a magical trap, can you not figure those out? I've got use magic device. Can we combine your trap disable device skill and my use magic device skill to try and figure out this thing?
With your spellcraft check, I can tell you now, you don't have, short of being a pure caster who can dispel, you don't have the means to dispel this, shall we say.
Not dispel it, but like in the same way you would use disable device to perhaps figure out the device. You would use magic device, not necessarily to disable it, but to work out how to work it.
Oh, yeah, go on then. I mean, with a 26 on a search, yes, but if you give me a use magic device to supplement that, we'll see what you can find. And Gorga Moth, can you just keep flexing in the corner?
29.
Yeah, it's... Although you don't know the coding,
29.
if you were to push these in a certain order, it would do something.
Ooh. Oh, boys. Have we seen some sort of clue, some sort of colour order in the corridor at all? Does anyone remember?
I remember from looking at the dog humans that there was sort of like a goldy hue around them. What the colour of the lights again?
Bottom left is yellow, bottom right is orange, and the keystone at the top is blue.
Now, a keystone in architecture is the centerpiece that holds it all together. So perhaps that's the important one, or maybe I'm just adding more complications to this. Would it look like that if I attempted a disable device check on it, there would be a way for me to meddle with this device at all? If I gave it a go. No? Okay.
This is pretty much as close to magic as...
Yeah, this is not really my expertise, I'm afraid.
I will cast Detect Magic. I've cast one of those. Detect Magic. I will concentrate on the door to start with. It means that the bardic music will end, but it's going to be ongoing for another minute plus 5 rounds. So it'll be a good amount of time so long as we get a groove on if we figure anything out.
As you are focusing, letting Detect Magic kind of evoke over those 3 rounds to get the full...
Every bit of music I'm playing makes this entire experience sound like a French cafe, just so you're aware.
Gorgamoth finds a tiny, thin cigarette in his mouth. So.
Yeah, Jackson come from cigarette always.
Why am I wearing a beret?
Jacques Zebad.
Oui, oui.
You find, firstly, where you are looking, there is strong conjuration magic, cast level 20th in least.
That makes sense, of course. Tomb of Horrors.
You can see that there's essentially a permanency, and even if you were to dispel anything, you can detect that there is a recurring, like this won't go anywhere.
It would come straight back even if you succeeded, kind of thing.
It would only you could suppress it, but it's
Right. Yeah.
fairly permanent. It would come
But
back.
then it would eventually come back. Right. Got you.
You'd need more magic to learn the exact like you need some hardcore arcane spells to dig really into this. But you can see that within the mists themselves, there is some translocation. But beyond the mist is also some translocation aura. If you could find a way through the mist, there's also something beyond it. Also, within your cone of vision, because it's a cone.
Yeah, well, he's going to move. He can move it as long as he concentrates on it. You can just keep going, can't you?
The Devil's Face.
Yes.
We're talking.
Well, he's my badger.
You are pretty certain your badger no longer exists. There is the whole area radiates evil and level 20 necromancy at least.
Oh, we're not going near that. Oh, fuck. A Serarak.
The whole thing, though,
fuck.
Like this doesn't look like high level 20 magic. This looks like a complete abscess of something. Like it. You need to do a high knowledge arcana to even have an idea what this could be.
All right, hang on.
Not for me.
Like we're talking at least a 35 if you can reach that.
No. I'm afraid not. This knowledge arcana is good, but it's not that good.
You don't know what this is, but it is nasty.
It is nasty. We're not going anywhere near that. Not even touching it. I think that is a thing to draw your attention and murder you to pieces.
Would you say that mist is harmful other than it's being generated by magic?
There is no harmful looking magic that you can detect. It looks like it's conjuring the mist, and the rest of it seems to be translocation based.
We can try this. It will take a copper coin out of his satchel, because he's got a couple of copper coins left, and just flick it against the mist to see if it goes through.
It seems to vanish. Once it hits the mist, it vanishes somewhere.
And there's no change in the magical energy.
I mean, the mist just kind of like walking through a smoky room. It just...
I wonder if perhaps you press a button and that will determine where you end up, perhaps. If you're saying that this has translocation properties, perhaps these buttons determine the destination. But
possibly,
how are we to tell if blue means a lovely blue room or the middle of the sea?
I think that one of us we're going to have to push one of the buttons, aren't we?
Very well. I will
because
push.
I don't see any other check. I'm racking my brain, but I can't think of another check we can do.
I will push one of the buttons.
Which one do you wish to press, Glint?
Glint is going to say to Jacques, he's going to say, "Stand away there, lad."
Jacques will step back and to the side.
Mind the chalk lines, mind the chalk lines. Now, is that reach for 10 feet if I can push at the door from there? Yeah?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I can get into that square. So he's going to go for the nearest one. But what he does, right before he pushes it, he will use a standard action to tap a ring that is upon his hand. And he begins to flash in and out of reality. He winks at you boys and says, "Blink and you'll miss me." And then he'll push the button.
Oh, très bien, très bien.
Which one are you pushing? Sorry.
So it's the nearest one that to me. So that would be the one on the bottom left corner. Then, so whichever the one that is.
You push the yellow one.
Yeah.
It kind of resonates after you but that's all it does.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Once it's done, does it look like that one remains lit and the other one's dim, or are they all the same brightness?
The only change is sort of how the yellow one goes, like flickers and acknowledges been pressed, but the others don't change.
Maybe I should press to see if combination is the way.
All right then.
I mean, he's pushing. I'll give it a go. Yeah. I push the one opposite that.
Orange. Bottom right.
Not the top one, yeah, the bottom right.
You push the bottom right, it does the same thing. It acknowledges you've pushed it. There doesn't seem to be any reaction to the mists themselves.
This is very strange. I don't know if this was a trap, it would have already... Oof.
I'll push the last one. Don't want to be left out.
Gorgamoth, you move in, and you're going to push the one that's at the top, the keystone.
Yeah.
You touch the blue one. Vroom. All three of them seem to just give a flicker, and then nothing happens.
Oh,
All the lights are back to sort of glowing and dim. You don't know if there's been any acknowledgement, any change.
Are we really going to have to try? How many combinations could there be of those of that pattern?
I will
Not
let go.
that many if there's only 3.
6.
I let go. So just the top one and the bottom left have been pressed.
Let's just keep hitting them in different orders.
Yeah, okay. I press again.
Well, we'll just work through them. We don't make us say them all, like unless we have to. But otherwise, can we just say that we'll meticulously go through the order of them? So
We've tried bottom 2. We've tried just those 2.
Yeah. Okay.
We've tried just these 2. That's it, isn't it?
So Rob's saying the order in which
The
they're pressed,
order.
not
So
the
do we
amount.
start at the top and
I
then?
see.
Because it could be
So you
blue,
have yellow,
orange.
blue.
Yeah. Let's start
Yes,
with the
do.
top. So we'll try blue, orange. Is it blue, orange, green? Sorry.
Yellow.
Blue, orange, yellow. Blue, orange, yellow.
Just
Blue, yellow, orange. We already done that one.
the lights just flicker again.
Yellow, orange, blue. In French.
Orange.
Blue.
Yellow,
Blue.
blue, orange.
Yellow, blue, orange.
Make
The
a well
vapors-
save.
Fucking knew it.
The vapors disappear, and you can see the
Why did...
pathway opens up. The vapors don't see. They seem to be holding back. They haven't gone. They're just sort of held back for a moment, and you can see. A tiled path pushing through.
That seems too.
That it is the same flow you have to check. Do it now because my spell, my bardic music is still going.
Okay.
You have one round.
Okay. Glint will make a
Yeah, we did try different orders, didn't we? I suppose, to be fair.
a search check then with the continued bonus. 21, one on the die.
It looks like there's a red path that's meandering in, and whoosh. You can't see anything else.
Very good. In that case, who wants to go first? I am a little trepidatious.
Well,
Wary, are you saying?
Glint has been checking in. Gorgamoth and Jacques, you can both do something before the energies of this recede.
We need to go, don't we? There doesn't seem to be any doors in there, right?
No, that's what I'm concerned about. It's a dead end.
Jacques, you know there's translocation magic within this area. You detected it earlier.
I think we've just got to go, boys. There's nothing else here.
Let me go, it says. Let me go, lads. Glint still blinks in and out of reality as he'll take a careful step inside. Oh, it didn't let me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. What are you doing? Talk to me
I've taken a careful step inside, 5 feet inside.
Cool. Where are you? Are you on
Exactly
the
where
path?
I've
Exactly where
put
you are?
myself.
Excellent. As you step in, kind of keeping carefully to the wall, I'll say that, because I was only meant to be there, because you would have done it again, you appear right at the top, as if you just stepped into the corridor.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is bloody silly. How do we get in?
Someone's playing silly buggers.
Gygax! How do we get into your stupid dungeon?
We haven't even got in yet. This is embarrassing. Yeah, he'll appear at the top and he'll just be like, he'll look back and then slowly make his way back down the path.
Glint, could you give me another spot check as you're right at the top?
Oh my god.
And then we'll turn to Gorgamoth and Jacques. What are you going to do? This check.
31.
Where did he go?
I think he is coming down the corridor.
I see a note that says this is the wrong way.
Pretty much. No, Glint, you notice that actually the mosaics and the floors themselves, there's a really subtle message in common that seems to be kind of arranged and orchestrated into it. And now that you've spotted it, it's easy now to dissect this message through the corridor. And it goes as follows.
What?
A Serarak congratulates you on your powers of observation. So make of this whatever you wish, for you will be mine in the end, no matter what. Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch, and the second great hall you'll discover. Shun green if you can, but night's good colour is for those of great valour. If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice, aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. 2 pits along the way will be found, to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. These keys and those are most important of all, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul. If you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come, and there the throne that's key and keyed. The iron men of visage grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. You've left and found my tomb, and now your soul will die.
Yeah, my soul is dying.
Glint.
Where was that written?
Into the floor, but you needed a spot check to spot it.
So it's along the pathway as you move. It's written into the
Pretty much.
Oh my god. Okay, would you mind posting that
gonna
into
put it
the
into
chat?
message.
Yeah. If you don't mind. So a fortuitous fall suggests to me that there is one of these trapdoors that actually goes somewhere
actually is a
nice.
route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
It's a
nice.
two-
First
Door-
bit says go back to the Tormentor, and somebody was being tormented, weren't they? And it's like,
Tormentor or through the arch. So
Through
the
the arch.
Tormentor, that's the tortured.
The tortured image. Yes.
Oh my god. Gorgamoth. Are you feeling strong?
I'm always feeling strong.
The tortured image. Break it. The door.
It's here,
Smash it.
so Glint, you may want to do a disable device on that area.
Oh, I thought he'd already done that.
Easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hadn't done that one.
Deactivate the trap, but break the wall.
So Glint will shout for them to come back. He'll explain that he's found this message. He'll do his best. He will write it down word for word. in his thieves' journal, next to all the pretty things he's stolen in the past that he's drawn pictures of. And he's going to try and disable device on this trapdoor here then.
Yep. Give me a disable device check, please.
He will stand far away from it. And disable device. That bonus is run out now, is that right, Matt?
Yeah, it has. Sorry.
Don't be. Much appreciated whilst it was there.
If absolutely necessary, I can have it back again, but I only have a certain number of
27.
It's absolutely fine. Yes, you are able to disable this area so Gorgomoth can stand on it without fear of anything dropping underneath him.
I don't know if it will work, but it's stone, yes? So see if you can break it. Is there something behind this wall?
It's not stone. It's plaster and lath. It's a lot thinner and weaker than stone.
Fucking knew it was a door. I know it's a door. I said, didn't I?
Gorgomoth, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna fucking hit it.
Break the walls.
Just give me a damage roll. Let's just see how effectively you smash.
Can I power attack it?
Go on. Let's get you some good rolls in here.
Yeah, I'll only take 5 off for the power attack. Finally, I get to fucking hit something. 18 points of damage.
Easily enough to smash
double-ended axe.
And yes, you are completely right. Behind the fresco of a door is a door. So, bravo, you find.
It fucking said, didn't it, about the door?
Does it have any other clues about what's behind that door?
It says...
The second great hall you'll discover. Spoiler alert.
If only the files of... Hang on a second. What are powers of observation? Go back to the Tormentor or through the Arch. The second great hall you'll discover. Well, I said check the door for traps, and then open it, and we will see.
Yeah, let's have a little search of the door.
Let's do this.
Trap finding. 32.
There is absolutely nothing on that door.
It's clear.
Open it. And then after that, if there's nothing in here, which you know, who knows, we'll
corridor.
open up all of the pit traps, I guess, and see if there's anything underneath them.
Yes, you open into another small 20-foot corridor.
Oh, shit. Melt. Corridors!
That's within my field of searching.
Yeah.
Here. You have got this, Glint. Rat.
Go on, Ray.
Come on, Rat.
Do your thing.
31.
Apart from being a bit dusty, there's nothing in here. Except for the door at the end, which also seems bare.
It's clear.
Very good. Let us go.
It's a bear.
Let us go.
That was earlier, Gorgomoth.
By this time, I will state that effect that I had done has stopped.
Yep. Gorgomoth, you open the door. As you open the door, you spot something in the corner start to shift. A grotesque winged humanoid with a horned head and stony hide lunges. Its 4 arms, each tipped with wicked rocky claws. Around the creature's neck is a collar studded with huge gleaming gems. Roll initiative.
Oh, we...
Piss and poo.
Well, we had to do a combat with someone.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was.
God, we got to a combat. I thought we were
Don't
going to be
say
stuck
that.
in that one corridor.
Don't say that. Don't say thank God that we're in a fight, because that is not a good sign. I do not like the look of that creature at all.
11.
Oh goodness.
Gorgamoth, did you just roll a 4?
I did roll a 4.
Oh, merde. Very good.
And then
Everything is going to be all right.
okay, let's go with
Something like NSYNC.
Well, I also like the fact because we have the rat. This is rat battle. For a bit, at least, anyway.
Mixed with the beautiful French cafe.
Oui. We start this off. Glint, you see through the doorway and past your allies this creature with its 4 arms lumber forward. What do you do?
He gives a yell. Look out! Look out! He will then... No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. He is going to... He's going to use his movement to 5... 10... Sorry, no, 5, 10 to here, 15, 20, round the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to hide.
Okay.
But don't worry, I'm not abandoning you guys, I promise. But he is going to hide, and surprisingly, hide is even better for him than anything else. For 31. I'll make a note of that just in case.
Yep, thank you.
So he rushes around there, he's going to hide, and he also pulls out a short bow from his back and then runs his thumb along the fletching of an arrow, ready. That's his turn.
Nice. As you do, JB, Jacques Zibad.
Jacques Zibard. Jacques will not start playing his instrument just yet. He tucks it under his shoulder and he pulls out a wand. He will fire a level 9 magic missile at it, which is basically 5 magic missiles.
Sure, I for a moment thought you were going to put a level 9 spell. I was like,
No. It is just 9th level magic missile. Basically, just means you can fire 5 of them with one casting. And they automatically hit unless there's anything. Yeah.
Yep. They automatically hit.
Skadoosh, 19 points of damage. As he, this bejeweled, absolutely, it's just so garish, bright purple.
You watch.
And he will also move back to the door.
So you back up, flaring your wand as 5 magic missiles shoot out. You're in the distance. It's almost as if everyone just sort of hits him, and just, it almost does nothing to him.
Shit.
It's like he was able to reduce the damage somehow.
Almost.
Force magic.
And every hit,
Is separate. Yeah. Especially, I mean, I think Gorgamoth has something similar when it comes to damage reduction. Nothing.
Wow.
It's the creature's turn now, unsurprisingly. And he will. He can get to here. Because he's moved, he can get 2 attacks on you, and that's it. 2 claws come at you. What is your armor class, please, Gorgamoth?
20.
You're gonna hate what you see here. Oh my god!
Possibly a fumble.
With 40, it is not. And his second attack is 41, so easily a hit.
What? Oh my god!
18 points of damage.
Fuck me. Right, okay.
That was a low damage result as well. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
shit.
Jeez.
There we go.
Interesting.
It's turn. Gorgomoth. Your allies have fell back at this point, leaving you, the smelly, sweaty half-orc, against this four-armed monstrosity.
Well, there's no need to have any AC, so Gorgomoth will raid,
Yeah, might as well. Take it all off, mate.
significantly reducing his AC further. And at that, we will attempt to strike. How tough is it going to be to hit? Quite tough, probably. See, this is why I hate power attack. I'm going to take
Well, he's not very good. I will help you next round.
3 off it.
Okay. What you're attacking with a great axe, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's actually not a great axe. It's a orc double axe.
Sorry, yes, that was it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so 2 swings. 29.
Is a hit.
That's a great relief to me. And 31. Nice.
What did you crit on? Ah,
20.
damn.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Excellent.
Take him apart.
So that will be with 2 hits, 50 points of damage as Gorgomoth just is not being careful. He is swinging this axe with all of his might and no restraint. It's swinging wildly as he just like
Yeah, it's brutal what you're doing. You notice your axe is hitting some major resistance as you hit him, but you're still able to inflict a good amount of damage. Excellent stuff as you're now swinging in this furious rage. We're back to the top of the round. From this point onwards, you can all make a knowledge arcana if you want to try and figure out what it is. Otherwise, the rat, what are you going to do?
The rat doesn't have knowledge arcana, so he just sees that there's some lumbering beast down there, so is certain that this will be effective. Who knows? From a hidden position, he is just gonna hurl himself round the door, so just leaning out of cover. I don't even need to move from my square.
What was your high check, sorry?
31.
31. He wouldn't... No, because you're in cover, so...
Beautiful.
His spot check even then, so yeah, you're fine.
He's gonna make an attack with the short bow.
Yes, right. Oh, hello.
Let's see what happens.
I roll a 2, 16.
Oh, it ricochets. Actually, how does it miss? Does it hit the wall? Does it go right past him?
I think it sort of bounces against the wall and then like hits the floor and then skitters broken behind him.
Oh. Brutal. A shame, but that's okay.
And he's taking a shot. He's just got to crouch in behind cover again.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Cool. Are you going back into hiding?
Yes.
Cool.
But do I have to do another check if he didn't see me?
For the time being, no, because he's also preoccupied. But if
Okay,
that
cool.
situation changes,
I'll take it. That's my turn.
lovely stuff. Jacques Zebad.
Jacques flicks the wand up his sleeve and breaks out the bandoneon and starts playing a beautiful French tune about Gorgomoth the Mighty. He uses his bardic music to inspire greatness. You gain 2 bonus hit dice, D10s. You add your con modifier to both of them.
Very nice.
As you would any normal hit dice level ups. So, in temporary hit points whilst I'm playing and while the effect is happening. So do that first.
20. Total.
Beautiful. So you get an extra 20 hit points. Unfortunately, this only works on one of my party members at this level, sorry. But I figure it works on the big guy that's fighting him.
100%.
You also
100%.
gain a +2 competence bonus on attack rolls. And a +1 competence bonus on fortitude saves, but that's by the by. But you gain a +2 to attacks as well.
Will that stack with the Hero's Feast?
Yes, I believe so.
Great.
I think bardic music just... Yes, one is a morale, one is inspiration bonus, I think.
It's fine for the... Yeah, we'll say it's good.
Fantastic.
Lovely. Is there anything else you do, Jacques, as you start?
Just filling his... again, he's lit... I mean, he has lit a cigarette, but I think he's probably always got a cigarette. And he's just leaning against the wall.
He's always got a cigarette, you just can't always see it.
I'm expecting some rhymes off you soon, Matt, to support this.
Yeah,
what rhymes with Gorgamoth?
Gorgamoth, and he's so great. I'll leave you to work on that for the time being as you start to play this. This creature now lunges at you, Gorgamoth, and it's going to go for its full round of attacks upon you.
My God.
As it just attacks at you through the door. What's your current armor class, sorry?
It's dropped to 16.
16. Okay, so basically if I roll a 1, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Claw 1.
Roll a 1.
Claw 2.
Damn.
Claw 3.
I think it's alright.
Claw 4.
You'll be fine.
A bite.
Oh!
Gorgamoth.
And a gore as he bites and then attempts to headbutt you.
Jesus.
All 6 attacks land upon you. And also, with his claws, this creature has rend.
Oh, fuck.
So because it's got landed those
I'm
attacks, it
dead.
gets extra damage.
That's the
It
claws.
gets the rend as well.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So in
You've got
total,
lots of help,
it
though,
is
right? Come on, man, you can survive this.
6 attacks. I'm doing this all in one go, and you can subtract any damage reduction you have.
I don't have any damage reduction.
No.
Don't. You're a
Nope.
barbarian.
I'm not just a barbarian.
Okay. That's fine.
Fragile.
I'm pretty sure it would only be 1 anyway, so it wouldn't make a vast difference.
You don't get a massive amount, do you?
No.
And then the rest at the end.
Roll it.
Oh my god, this is horrible. From a full round of attacks, 118 points of damage as 4 claws lay into you. A bite, a gore, and rend as this 4-armed monstrosity unleashes upon you, Gorgamoth. Just literally every claw arm, it's just reaching and ripping flesh off your body.
Oh, I didn't do a knowledge
Ratchet.
arcana, Mike. Would you allow me to just...
Yeah, sure. Do one in hindsight as you see Gorgamoth.
21, just so that everybody can... I'll write it into the song, if I know what it is.
It looks like a gargoyle, it just has extra arms.
No way!
Gargoyle.
Gorgamoth, how are you faring?
Gorgamoth would be dead if it wasn't for Jacques.
He lives!
He's
He's only bloody alive, come on!
To be fair, he wouldn't be dead. He would have 1 hit point. He's got 11 hit points currently.
Oh my god, I am overjoyed.
Gorgamoth, it is now your turn.
Come on!
I'm assuming it looks fine.
It looks incredibly happy.
It looks really healthy.
Oh,
Like
yes.
it's just had a good nap.
How? But didn't Gorgomoth smash it though?
Yep.
Yeah, do it again.
It's not gonna kill it, and it will kill me.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a door right in front of it? You close the door.
Close the door. Just like, goodbye. Close the door.
Close the fucking door on it. Can we get it to fall into one of the spike pits?
Yeah, potentially. I will withdraw.
You're withdrawing. Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, otherwise I will die, and I feel like the point of this adventure is not necessarily to be super in character, but to survive it. So I will
To try.
play in the spirit of that,
Okay.
and I will withdraw. I can move up to double my movement with withdraw. Is that right?
Yeah, you can. It's full round action, double your movement. Let me just triple check. Yeah, up to 2 times your speed.
So we're gonna draw it deeper into the place to try and get it to fall in a trap. Is that right?
I mean,
Sure.
You don't need it to go very far. It's just got to move. You've already disarmed this one, right? So you should be able to just. If you've already figured it out.
I'm just waiting for my thing to catch up, as I can't see where I'm going, and I'll end up in a trap. There we go.
Ah, there you go.
This one here you've disabled. So you.
Because you've withdrawn, can you not do double your movement to get away?
I can, yeah.
I would
that was
urge
my
you
next
to
thing.
go
I just couldn't see
further.
where I was going.
I would urge you to go further. Yep.
10, 15, 20,
Oh, shit.
30.
Your token hasn't updated to its position.
I've moved.
Oh, it has. Thank you.
There's a bit of a lag for some reason.
Yeah. Avoiding the trap.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, I went round it, but you couldn't see that because obviously I was doing it on my side, not your side.
That's fine. Yes. Excellent stuff. As Gorgomoth flees.
Bravely flees.
As Gorgomoth
We know a song for
tactically
that.
withdraws to gain a better advantage. Glint, top of the round. Yet you see Gorgomoth run past you. I mean, adding to the sweat and the stink is now a lot of blood. He's like gushing blood everywhere.
Glint. Oh my god. Glint is going to buy into his working knowledge of our flow as professionals, how we work together. He is convinced that if Gorgomoth is running, then Jax is not going to be far behind at all. So what he does is
He takes, as always, beautiful.
he is going to delay his turn till after Jax has gone.
Okay. I will update the initiative. Okay.
I'm good.
Jacques Zibad.
Jacques Zibad is going to run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is as far as I can go in a single move.
Careful.
Oh yeah, you deactivated, but you haven't deactivated these, have you?
Nope.
Only 2 of them have been done.
So he will go on a double move, but he'll pull it up. He's got a wand of cure moderate wounds, but I can't move all this way and cast that. So I will just do a double move that will get me all the way around, hopefully to the other side of this pit trap to allure it in this direction, at least. And that's all I can do. But if I'm not going to use the wand, I will continue to play. At least. So that we can keep Gorgomoth's extra health for as long as possible.
Can you give me some running away music?
Running away? Oh no, I'm not just going to steal from Monty Python. That sucks. It goes from beautiful to like Yeah. But that's all you can do because of rights on YouTube.
As we go into a questionable Benny Hill theme,
A slightly French Benny Hill thing.
I'll see if I can find any accordions for next time that's in the public domain.
If he lives that long.
Rat.
Pay Gareth to do some for you.
Yeah, we'll hit him up. So the rat is going to try and reactivate the trap.
Okay.
So he's going to try and reset the trap.
I guess it's just the reverse check then. Your reverse
Disable device, yeah.
It's got to be easier though, surely, because you've already figured it out. Part of the whole thing is figuring it out, isn't it? Once you've done it, you know the mechanism inside and out. He's a prep.
Ow. What's your disable device check?
You don't have to make it easy. If it's not in the rules, then don't do it. If I have to do exactly the same check, then I'll do exactly the same check. My disabled device is probably my highest. No, second highest. Sorry.
14.
No. No. Disabled device is plus 16.
16. No, just re-roll again. You should. It's yeah. When did you stop playing the other one?
Oh, a while ago. Well, we said it ended. I would love to say that carried on, but we said it ended before he went in the room at the bottom. And I am playing a different bardic music now, so. Sorry.
You attempt to rig the trap, but you know it's not been successful. It's still deactivated, but you still have a movement.
Yeah, run away. Get out of there.
I'm still hidden, so there's every chance that he might miss me. But yeah, I will use my movement 100%. If I can get to roughly where you are, 5, 10, 15...
You can get right next to Gorgomoth.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's the best I'm going to do, really, isn't it? And I'm just going to count on the fact that I'm still under my hide check. So I'm going to scoot down here. That's my turn.
Lovely. The creature will squeeze through, so that's essentially double movement. So that's 10 to get through there.
What is it? I don't see it.
You
Do you see it? I don't see it.
15, 20, 30 to get out to there, so 35. And then 40. And then it can just do another movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as it gets to here, going to approach, it steps on a trap. So,
as long as that is a pit trap and not some horrible corridor trap,
an explosion that rips through the corridor.
Please be a pit trap. Please be a pit trap.
He needs to do a reflex save, DC 20 to avoid.
Let's see it.
Reflex is his worst.
Please don't kill us.
Wee.
As he steps in, the floor gives way as he falls 10 feet into a 10-foot trap. And we'll put that there. There's a spike trap is revealed. As he falls in, firstly, he won't take any damage from the fall because of his damage reduction. However, this is fun. He gets attacked by spikes. Someone give me a d20 roll and add 20 to the roll, please.
Oh, Dom, do it. You deserve it, mate.
D20 and add
20.
20.
20. 23.
Yeah, he's easily hit by a bunch of spikes. Can you roll me 2d4, please? He's hit by 4 spikes, doing 4d4 plus 5 each. I can tell you now, none of those spikes will hurt him because of damage reduction. However, what might hurt him is a whole bunch of poison that lingers on these. He needs to
Not
be
immune to
4.
poison. Wicked.
He doesn't seem to be immune to poison. He is going to make 4 fortitude saves. The DC for these, which you don't have to worry about because you're immune, is 24. Success. Success.
Oh, me.
Success. Success. He falls into the pit trap and it slows him down. But that is all it does.
Goes the trapdoor.
Yeah, fuck it.
I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. We can't kill it.
How
back
do we kill it?
to Gorgamoth's turn.
Is it within range of hitting us? Are we in range of hitting it?
It double moved, so...
It's not what he asked.
Yes, it is in range of hitting you.
Well, it will kill me if I stay here.
That's why I was like, no, answer the question. Does this kill him?
Let's carry on down the corridor.
No, the other way, surely.
What, go past it?
Well, we know how. At least we know that that's a safe route that we could potentially split up. Down there, God knows.
Yeah.
Or if you want to lead it through further traps, but those traps didn't seem to be super effective, apart from slowing him down. So maybe that's something. Who knows?
To the portal and the devil at the end.
Yeah. Maybe there's some function that we have to interact with in the room that he attacked us from. I don't know. I have no idea.
We
Okay,
just
well,
have to pound him as hard as we can for as long as we can. I don't know.
the problem is, if it hits me again, I'll die.
Yeah. I can heal you, but I can't heal you by more than a cure mod
also,
per round.
Gorgamoth will go round the trap that it's stuck in, and then
Back into the room.
The door.
Are you
I don't
withdrawing?
want to go back in the room because I don't know what is that way. It's dangerous. Yeah.
There's another one.
So Gorgamoth withdraws back up the corridor.
Fucking hell!
We're back to the top of the round.
What?
Jacques Zebard.
Oh, you went that way?
Yeah, I went back up.
Jacques Zebard.
Are we sticking together? Do we want to
Look, you know how you work as a group, so
horror movie trope it and go in opposite directions? We should split up.
Give it a choice, at least.
One, two, three, four. Because I can get to there. Around. Not there. There. That was a slip. I did not mean to stand on that cross.
Touch chest.
that's okay.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, screw it. I'll go to there. It's the best I can do.
You're withdrawing as well.
Yeah, double move, just straight after Gorgamoth. Because I can't think of anything else right now. I don't know what else to try.
Glint. As Jacques Zibard runs up in your new initiative order, where and what do you do?
So you're all just running. It's fine. Okay.
You don't know what else to do. We're fucked. It's so tough.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad times. It's bad in there.
Insanely hardcore. It nearly killed Gorgoroth in one round. It would bite my head off.
Does it look like, when we've been striking it, does it look like it's hitting like a creature, or is it like made of stone?
It's a creature. It was just like a gargoyle. It holds itself in stasis until it acts.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like be meta, so it's not actually. This is what I'm like. Are we? Does it look like it's been harmed at all?
Poison, no.
It has been harmed. It just has pretty decent damage.
It just doesn't look like it's been harmed much at all, even though it got slugged by Gorgoroth.
Yeah.
That must be some damage reduction. My God.
Yep. After the fight or whatever happens, I will inform.
Yeah, I mean, it was hitting like with a 20 bonus on its hit, so
Yeah,
it's going to be pretty fucking hefty.
Level.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's yeah.
We've got to do something, boys. Oh my God, I don't have enough. I don't have enough stuff. We're not even in yet. We're still not in. This is mental. This doesn't make sense to me. Gygax, what the fuck, dude? I love you, man, but you're mental.
Because if we run, it's just going to keep chasing us, and we need something. We need something. If I use my movement, what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 gets me to just shy of the door.
Yep.
I could try and split its focus, but that's as far as I can move without doing anything else.
If you do that as well, you'll need either a tumble or take the attack of opportunity risk.
Did they not have an attack of opportunity against them when they moved away?
Both of them.
Is it just because you... Of course, it's because you withdrew. And where does my full movement get me?
If you double it, next to Gorgoroth.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry, mate.
No.
But I don't have to outrun it. I just need to outrun you.
I just have to outrun you!
Fuck, no.
Mate, if you're not the first one to die, then, you know, what are we even doing?
Because the only thing is, if I try and do anything else, then it will attack of opportunity me. And I really don't want that thing to attack of opportunity me.
I just hope maybe climbing out slows it down.
That's a good point. It does have to climb out. Unless it can fly with those wings. Who knows? We don't know, do we?
You don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't know, and because of that, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I suppose if I withdrew and went round the corner.
Also, if it comes directly at me, there's another trap it could fall into.
That's a...
These have been deactivated, but there is this one.
That one there. You're absolutely right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I can still move past you, but it will go for in our direction because it can either get me or you. It would have to pass through those squares if it were to run. But if it uses its wing... Does it look like that it could maintain a flight height? It didn't. It ran at us, didn't it?
Also, the ceiling isn't very high in here, is it? It's just a thingy tunnel.
The ceilings in here is about 20 feet high.
Sort of equal distance.
My concern is it will learn and it will be like, no, I'm not going to run. I'm going to fly at you or whatever. I don't know.
We don't know how clever it is. Might just be a mindless beast.
I'm hoping so. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to do that, but in the hopes that it will follow and go through those squares. Because that's the only thing we can do. I'm sorry. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Sorry.
It is what it is.
Sorry to abandon you, but
It's its turn, and it flaps its wings up, able to traverse out of the hole as part of that. So that's 10 feet up. And it glides, flaps the last leg there. This corridor it was in here where it had a few issues before because of the size of the room. And now you've caught its attention. He's going for you. Jacques, he's going to go for your armor class, please.
19.
19. As it comes in, 2 claws swing into you as he goes to land.
2?
It's got 4 arms, mate.
I thought it could only do 1 attack now because it moved.
No, it's one attack is... Well, it did it to Gorgamoth, so unless...
yeah, it did 2 attack.
I didn't realise that. It's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Possibly a fumble.
Star shine!
It's just a miss. And 39 is 1 comes in and hits with you.
If it kills you with one of its hits, then this will be depressing. Because it'll be like, there was never...
19 points of damage.
He's fine, he's fine, he's fine.
Holy shit!
Jacques, you are hit. Gorgamoth.
Motherfucker. No, never.
Fight! We need to fight! Fight!
We can't fight. He'll die. It can't miss him.
We can't miss any of us.
Well, it did miss me once, but it was a fluke. It was a fluke.
It was a fluke.
So I can't take a potion and move and fight.
Yeah.
Potion is a move action, as we have
Yeah.
as ruled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can take it as a standard action and still move.
That wouldn't help us, though.
Maybe we continue the withdrawal, heal, and then we push again.
The problem is it's going to continue chasing after us at enough speed it can catch us every time. We can't withdraw fast enough.
I meant just to buy us some time, but sure. It's just going to keep the same thing, I suppose, yeah.
Hope that I can kill it in one. Because
Gorgamoth! Oh shit.
I absolutely won't, and it will kill me before I can do it. But I'm gonna charge it.
Okay.
I'm just far enough away that I can.
I've run away. I'm still playing.
Gorgamoth does whatever.
So the question is, do I attempt to headlong rush it so that it gets an attack of opportunity, but I increase my damage significantly if I hit it?
At this stage, man.
I have 11 hit points. What damage did it just do? 19. I can take one hit. Yeah, I'm going to headlong rush it.
Okay, you
It
headlong
gets an
rush.
attack of opportunity.
He will take the attack of opportunity with a
mean,
claw
can you-
cutting across you for 40.
Yeah, hits a bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Dealing.
We're talking
15.
10 or less. I'm dead. I'm down.
You headlong rush in.
Oh my shit!
What can you describe this, Dom? As
No.
you charge in, and it just.
I think Gorgomoth like just turns and like he does this like heroic stand. He does a jump to swing the axe over his head, and he just gets fucking swatted out of the sky.
Oh no!
I misread how much damage it did. That was a stupid error on my part. I thought that was 2 attacks. It was 1 attack. So I'm at -4.
So you're -4.
Does my rage end as I fall unconscious? I think we said
No.
it didn't we?
No, because otherwise you would be insta dead. So you're now out.
Unconscious, but you look really angry about it.
Yeah, just angrily sleeping.
You're dying but flexing. It's how you're forcing the blood around your body. Flex.
Sheer force of will.
Sweet.
That's Gorgomoth's turn. Jacques the Bard. You've just seen Gorgomoth leap, charge, and crash onto the
I
floor.
don't see how this could be not a TPK here, boys. I'm very sorry, but I don't see it.
No.
Because we can't get anywhere away from it. We can't hit
hurt
it.
Yeah.
We can't hurt it. Definitely not. I don't have anything that can hurt it. I'm here to boost other people and make them able to hurt things. But he didn't even get the opportunity to use my bardic music. Because it fucking clobbered him. I don't think I can run fast enough.
Don't die, Gorgomoth, don't die.
He's 100% going to die. What are you talking about?
Oh no, this is maybe what songs that Jacques playing.
And it doesn't even look wounded, this thing.
It's taken a bit of a hit.
The rat. What about the trap? The ceiling trap.
Which one?
Did the ceiling go back up? Is that trap reactivated? Can we try?
The one that we went in originally in the other entrance?
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what activates it?
Wait,
surely
what?
If we get
But
it
it-
in
no.
and then activate it.
Its movement now is the point that even if we ran, it'll catch up with each time. We won't get that distance without it running us down. I don't
Whether
think.
we will, because it did a move and it stopped. We did a double move. We can now do a
Also,
triple,
might try and
quadruple move.
finish off my corpse.
It might eat you, yeah.
That'll slow him down.
That's a very good
know-
point as well. We are sprinting. So we ran, now we can sprint. You're absolutely right.
It stopped to attack. It would do a double move. We can do a quadruple move now, can't we?
Yeah, that's how it works.
I think.
Yes.
I
But
don't know if that trap is even usable, but
the one on the right has a giant big stone wall blocking the way.
Oh, so it did.
I thought
The one on the right, I pushed it back in.
Yeah,
you
you pushed it back in.
to let them out, and then you must have missed when I said it. When you step back, it slid back.
Okay.
Okay.
Take
so
it down the other one. You don't know what trap's in there,
that's-
but
We will immediately be killed by the traps in the other one before it is. Oh shit! Shit! I don't know. What does it take to cast defensively?
You make a
Concentration check.
Yes.
And there is a set DC for you, I believe.
Yep. Just
I
looking
would be
for it
casting a
now.
level 2 spell.
I don't have that to hand, so if you could quickly search for that. I think it's... Oh, use defensively, avoid attack above. DC is 15 plus spell level. So DC is 17 if it's the second level.
Oh, shit.
I think I have an idea. If you... Well, you do what you're going to do.
I'm going to cast defensively, and then I'm going to move after I cast the spell, but it just means that...
You've got to succeed on the check, and then you'll be fine.
I'd rather succeed on this than that, so, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a DC 17.
Mm-hmm.
18 by 1, am I correct?
I cast Mirror Image.
Very nice.
Yes! Yes, it'll distract it. Great work.
Oh, no.
Is that one copy of yourself?
No. It's not just one.
It's 1 plus whatever it is,
It's
yeah.
1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 1 plus 3, so it's 4.
So there's now 5 bards.
5 bards.
Better than
You're
1 bard, eh? What's better than 1 bard? Literally anything else.
5 jacks. Fuck off. He's useful, he is.
Okay.
This is just insane. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die so horribly.
And as he does that, he'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 6. That's as far as he can go. Oh fucking hell! Oh fucking hell! I'm gonna die. No. That's my turn. Don't have anything else.
That's your turn. Okay.
Let's not go in the Tomb of Horrors. It is a silly place.
This is a silly place.
Well, we haven't been in the Tomb of Horrors. We can't get in.
We've been in the fucking entrance, the entranceway. Been in the, what do you call it? What's the the first room you go into of a big building?
The antechamber.
The foyer.
The foyer. We've been in the foyer.
Yeah, we've been in the foyer, yeah.
Not even the foyer, it's open fronted, so this is just like the alcove leading to the door.
The gift shop's on the other end, so...
Look at the size of the rest of the dark map. We've not seen any
Tell
of
me
it.
Your
not
card.
my character. I'm gonna fucking
This is going to be a long series.
to the next level.
Okay.
Glint, what are you doing?
Glint is going to... Look, he that is going to savage Gorgamoth to death, chase the mirrored images, or chase me. He's going to do his standard movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to go here. Once again, another. I imagine this hard comedy angles a flat shot of just us continuously going in and then sprinting out of the Tomb of Horrors again and again. Because this is another time it's running out of the door. He runs around there, but that's just a standard movement, which means.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
Yeah, he's gone round the corner. He does a standard movement. He uses a standard action, and he activates the ring of blinking. Blink and you'll miss him. That's his turn.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, fuck.
Okay. It is this creature's turn. It has hit. It will pursue anything until it is defeated or it is slain. Gorgamoth, you're not defeated yet, so I'm really sorry. He's going to coup de grace you. He will spend a full round action delivering a coup de grace, which means he will do critical damage, and then you need to make a fortitude save of 10 plus that damage.
Don't think he does, though, because he's on -4. Critical damage will take him a bit.
But 6
It's
points
10.
left.
One single scratch would take a bit of months.
I love that Mike likes to conjure illusions of his own, illusions of hope. There is none.
Let's just see what
Oh, dear.
would have happened in terms of damage to Gorgomoth as this creature coup de grace for 37
Can't believe
points of
I'm the
damage.
first one to die.
As
37. Fuck.
this creature just reaches down, it picks you up with two arms, and with its two other arms, one just grabs your head, the other just grabs your jaw, and then it just pulls. And what is the final thing that comes from Gorgomoth at this point?
Blood, I think, mainly.
Thoughts, final words. You're allowed to
What's
give
the
us
last
some.
thing that went through his head? Because we know the answer.
Gargoyle, yeah. Well, as he's taken to death, to -41, his rage ends, which takes him to -61.
Holy shit!
Inflated like a balloon in one go.
He at this stage he is beyond thought. He is beyond conceptualizing anything. He goes to his god, having died a good death of charging into the fray, knowing that all was already lost and that he didn't stand a chance. And he perhaps regains a little of his orcish equivalent of honor.
Quite
thrown
right too.
recklessly into death.
Excellent.
I mean, I think it was honourable. It was unfortunate, but he ran at it. I would say that puts him in Valhalla. Not that he believes in Valhalla, probably, but still.
I will leave the token there as a reminder for all of us for the time being.
Oh, yeah. Leave
I will
all the tokens.
This moment just to say, because this gives us a nice pause. At this moment, Jacques, you're able to take yourself out of sight of this creature as it's busy just ripping and mauling into Gorgomoth. The two of you are able to now take a beat and reconsolidate as this creature consumes the body, and then it seems to, having lost sight of all of you, it seems to then vanish.
We'll be along in a minute, Gorgomoth, don't worry.
And
we can't get in.
As the two of you are now out there, for a second, grief hits over you. One of your allies has just dropped. But you look over, and from where you appeared, the portal reopens as a figure steps through. And we will find out who that figure is next time.
Not that. Oh, no.
As we reach the end of part one of the Tomb of Horrors. And at this point, we'll just do a very quick wrap-up. Thoughts and feelings. Let's start with Jacques.
Oh, you know my thoughts already. I think I always knew it was going to be insane. Mm-hmm. Stories of Tomb of Horrors have always been, it's mental, you will die a lot. But I've never heard, it's mental, you won't be able to actually get in.
You can't even fucking get in the door.
It's not that you'll die, it's that you won't be able to start.
You kind of have
started. Where to go.
Just...
Yeah, I know. No, it's awesome. I just feel like that thing was so far beyond us. Like, I have no idea how this is for our level, because that's bonkers. How do you fight that? It couldn't miss.
Originally for level 9, not level 10.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Gorgomoth had a lot of health, and he lost it all in one round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plus an extra 20, plus bonuses, plus Hero's Feast. Like, what? I was worried when I was making the character. I was like, maybe this is a bit much. Maybe buying them scrolls. Maybe I shouldn't.
Now we know. But I will say, I didn't
Now we
think,
know.
Dom, you were going to be the first one. I thought that was going to happen with the crushing compacting room.
Me too. I was sure, but
Hey, I think Gorgomoth had an epic moment there, getting you at the final moment out of that.
yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah. We're going to cut to Rob then for Glint the Rat.
Well, I've also heard a lot about the Tomb of Horrors. Everyone has. I've heard that it is, insanely difficult, but also taxing in terms of how meticulous you have to be to get through it. So there is a lot of going step by step and doing individual checks. We are playing this module as is, so that is how we are going to continue playing. There's so many wonderful moments in it, though. One of my favourite images is Jacques trying to get his music on his music stand as the thing closes, and he's like, fucking hell! Like, I just love that image so much. Him trying to sort his sheet music out. Like, it's just out of all the chaos, it's just this moment where he was like, I need to get the music. Why did Gorgomoth get attacked of opportunity, just to be clear? I didn't understand why.
Because he has a feat called Headlong Rush, which on the downside allows attack of opportunities of anyone he goes through a threat of, but it doubles the damage when he hits on a charge. So
Okay.
I felt like if I was going to do it, it needed to be all of
The
it.
payoff would have been...
I think it was an epic moment to end on, and just my last thought. I like that the first challenge is actually getting inside the Tomb of Horrors. That's really cool, and I'm really excited for the next one for sure. And well run, Mike. Really, really meticulous, very patient of you as well, given our many questions. Can't wait for the next one.
I'm as running it as intended, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. But I'm even more intrigued with your thoughts and feelings, Dom.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
I can tell.
No, in a good way. In a good way. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'll probably have to take building the character a bit more seriously next time. I did something that I felt was cool rather than something that was necessarily super effective. So yeah, I'll probably have a rethink. Go back to the drawing board. Yeah, it was pretty cool. There was some fun stuff and sort of people doing cool shit, like Ratty going down the corridor doing endless check. And Jacques' music is a constant source of delight to me so far.
Yes.
I'm sad that Gorgomoth sadly did not continue. I thought he had a great name. I was very pleased when I came up with the name. I was like, yes, that's such a good name. I was in the car, I was like, remember it. And now it is condemned to the annals of history. But well run, Mikey.
Thank you. And it's a shame. I mean, I have the blessing and the curse of foresight here. I know what's coming up, and
yeah, it should be said I know nothing about this.
Yes.
The first I heard was you talking about it, so you guys have warned me, and I should have taken that warning more seriously. Perhaps.
It's the extent of my knowledge now. That's all I knew was that there's just a lot facing you.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. I never actually read into the module until we decided we were going to run it, and then when I fully delved deep, it was like, oh.
Yeah, I've only heard hearsay. I've never looked at any of the stuff,
But yes, I think all that's really left to say on that awesome but somber note is, firstly, if you haven't already, please give us a like and subscribe, where you can find all of our previous content, more from Let's Dig Up and Knights of the Apocalypse Omen War. Please give it a watch. But as we all do our sessions, we end it with the infamous words: bone them rolls.
Bone them rolls.
Don't tell your mum.
Don't tell your mum about the Tomb of Horrors.
She won't like it.